it's definitely the ticket to go viral.
That's great.
I mean, you're not the worst looking guy ever. You know what I mean?
Thank you, I appreciate that.
It's
really
Please
attractive.
show me your muscles. They're not like that.
there's-
Like, oh my God, flex.
You don't need to show him.
Yeah, I'm definitely a raw dog in life, bro.
Shit.
Brody's probably like one of the biggest influencers in South Louisiana. Brody is putting South Louisiana on the map.
Like at some point, if you're posted for a long time, you're definitely gonna have your viral moment.
I guarantee you, bodybuilders probably have like better sex than your average person.
Fucking a
Throwing
headlock.
out
What are you
there.
gonna do? Like, oh, I got you in a headlock. Like,
I mean, I think my mind goes a little bit more creative than yours with that situation, but
You know, what's harder, 9 to 5 or being a streamer, whatever, or content creator? Being any sort of creator is always gonna be easier, but it is always less mentally straining if you do a 9 to 5.
yeah, 1,000%.
Miller Brothers, chicken flex.
Get the hell out of here.
That one, yeah.
Now you see, welcome to the Wolf Den. That's how you do it. We got Brodieshredz back in here for the second time in the den.
Yes, sir. I believe that was your first one.
Yep.
Absolutely, the first one.
If you
man.
ever,
Sheesh.
if you ever stop doing this, I gotta be on the last one. Okay.
Oh, no doubt. Look,
don't
well, not even the last one, but you're gonna be like just spot in. Like, it's gonna be just random times. We're gonna bring you up.
Perfect.
I don't think that there's gonna be like a last one. We just enjoy doing it.
Yeah.
even if,
100%.
like,
That's good.
yeah.
Are you trying to do any sort of like schedule?
That's what we're doing right now, like on Wednesdays, and then we release on Sunday nights. But I don't know. We trying to incorporate something like a vlog, kind of how like y'all do on y'all channel. So we got to start incorporating that and see how that does. But I mean, we're gaining traction and gaining a lot of followers pretty fast. So I don't see it being long before we start getting monetized and stuff and start actually making some money off of this thing.
That's good. That's
That'd be
awesome.
nice.
Yeah, no, the vlogs, do you think about incorporating as like an intro to the podcast or separate?
I don't know. That's kind
I
of where
wanted-
we
that's
struggled
all-
at
I
it a
know.
little bit. So
I would make it separate.
Yeah.
That's two different.
Yeah, and that's kind of what we thought because it's like, you know, you want that more formal aspect, and then you want the kind of where not so
Yeah.
wilding out, but kind of just doing some kind of different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It gives the viewers different.
And then why we could talk back on it on the podcast and talk about the vlog if we
Yeah.
want, you know?
So that's essentially what we do. So I like our concept for the viewers who may not know what we do. So I have my own podcast, Think It With a Pump, and we were getting footage. We have these big guests, and we always worked out with them, right? It's a great icebreaker if you're gonna get any guests. How to like, you know, you could have a guest on, you never met them, could be a little awkward. So why not get a workout with them? You become boys. If you ever worked out with somebody, it's like, fuck, dude, I feel like I've known him forever. You just get a workout with him. So it's like that's how we break the ice. And then, so at first, when we first started, we were just vlogging it, and that was it. It was basically behind the scenes content, or like maybe we'd use it personal for Snapchat or whatnot. And we're like, why don't we just make this a vlog? It's like, you know, we're spending an hour with them. And so that way we're able to pump out 2 long form videos a week rather than just a podcast. And people love the vlogs more than the podcast, to be honest.
And how many people y'all have working on this besides you, Luke? And I'm assuming Luke's fiance or girlfriend.
Only one editor, and we just hired Nordo.
Okay, so y'all got Nardo working on what y'all
5-person team.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, that's good. That's crazy though, because even for your personal channel, it's technically just you, right?
Yeah, with the boys. The boys are a big
Yeah,
help.
right,
But
right.
it's aside from filming, I essentially do everything.
Like the editing
Yeah.
and everything else. That's honestly, dude, that's crazy. Because
Mhm.
like what we do, I mean, I have buku employees, and I couldn't imagine being able to do it all and still keeping up with everything else while doing the back work. You know, people don't understand that.
Yeah, I like that aspect. Podcast is a lot more that I have to deal with because it's not bringing in my income like my personal channel. So it's like, it would just be too much time. So that's where we were like, at first I was thinking I was going to edit the podcast and stuff. Realize how much that takes. No shot. And so editor has been with us from day one. His name's Ant. Shout out Ant. He's a goat. And he edits every once in a while. If Nordo traveled, I got him to edit a personal video. But he's mainly for the podcast. And helps me out with thumbnails and stuff. But great guy. But yeah, it's just a lot of work. So for my personal stuff, I love being able to like do all that. Besides my YouTube vlogs, now Nordo edits that. Because I like the raw aspect, right? I'm not looking for no crazy edits. I'm not looking for no sick gym montages. I want it to be raw. I want it to be like anybody who's watching is hanging out with us.
Right.
So just raw. Like you have these people that do these crazy edits and their videos are great, but it's like I view it a little differently.
You almost doing like IRL content, but
Mm-hmm.
making videos and it's not IRL.
I guess the way to look at there's a very YouTube-y style where you're just going for pure entertainment, and there's more of like vlog style where you're just going more raw. And so, like someone more YouTube style would be like the Will Tennyson or the Jesse James West of the world, if you've ever heard of them. And then
Where they kind of have like it's a set video, right?
yeah, you like
You
they
know their
practice their
intros,
shit.
right? Yeah, they know.
Alrighty,
their-
guys, today we're gonna be
doing
you know,
this and this
seeing-
and this.
Yeah. So you're not coming up with a skit or a game plan. Y'all just kind of
Everything's one take. Put it that way.
Yeah. Okay.
Put it that way.
makes
Genuine.
sense.
It's more authentic that way too.
Mhm. So when you're going more YouTube-y style, think it with a pump every single vlog, and like because we've had big guests that are more like I'm gonna keep saying YouTube style, but they're very particular how like the intro is gonna go and all this. We're one take everything.
And do you find that y'all have more success with the one take? Because I know a couple people we have a couple of our people here that do YouTube. One of them, our guy, he's also a co-host sometimes, Kobe. He does YouTube in a very particular way, right? He has a set guide on how he does things. You know, hey guys, today I'm gonna be rating this 1-star trampoline park compared to this 5-star trampoline park, right? Goes into it, does that. So I get what you mean by the YouTube style. Do you feel like the YouTube style is almost better for you to just do with YouTube and kind of use the other content that you're using for like Instagram and Facebook and stuff?
Mhm.
Or do you still see success with that IRL type video on YouTube still, more like what you would see on like Twitch or Kick or something like that?
We're still seeing success with it. There's definitely two ways to look at it. It really depends on how you want to go about it and which one you actually prefer. Now, the YouTube style is definitely the right way to do it because so essentially they're like, hey, this is what's going to happen, and they get straight to the point. Mm-hmm. It's like so the intro is super important for most YouTube people. It's like, I'm going to explain what's happening, and I'm just like, hell of a clap. Oh, we're going to be doing this, and then we fuck around for 10 minutes.
Yeah,
and it's like, it's all one take. Like, we're not trying to go that route, but we still see success, right? Because I think if you take the more vlog IRL type content and you run with it, you're going to build a more dedicated audience, if that makes sense.
I agree.
Now, you're going for the more entertainment style. It is better, I guess, for virality and short form as well, convert it into short form. But I don't think people are going to attach on too much because, like, I'm that way. If I'm looking on YouTube, the people I really fuck with, I'm going to watch their vlogs and everything. But I'll probably subscribe. Or, I'll be, like, more of a dedicated, I guess, subscriber. But I don't watch content like that. Now, the videos that I'm just going to click on is the one with a good thumbnail, a good title. They're straight to the point, and they're just getting into the action. So I think if you just want to enjoy a quick video, you're going to go more for the YouTube style. But if you're really in touch with the creator, you're going to watch their vlog stuff.
Well, I feel like once you watch and you're at that point too with the creator, right? It's almost like they follow you on all channels. Mm-hmm. So you kind of build, like you were saying, a community.
Well, that's what I was going to say. It kind of complements each other because what you're doing, you're giving the viewer more of your character, but in a different format. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense?
Look,
like you're kind of exposing the character.
All I'm going to say is this, and I hope this don't
Oh,
hurt
here
nothing,
we go. What you going to
but
say?
I know if Brody dropped his own clothing line, it would sell like hotcakes. But I'm guessing you don't, and you don't do it because you're with other clothing lines, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's what I would assume.
Because I don't have a passion for
Yeah, that's
clothing.
not what you want to do. That's
Right.
not.
It's like if I like was big on fashion, I would, store my own, but
Wait, I
get the free scent shit.
Yeah.
I just throw it on.
I love how
Right.
you said that though, because a lot of people, they see it and they're just like, man, let me get into this just because I want to make some money or whatever. But the fact that you said like that's not my passion, that's not something I want to get into, even though you could, that's like.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use my
you
talent
figure-
to rep
you-
somebody
you
else.
know,
and then-
you figure it out yourself too. Though.
Yeah.
You're self-aware. You know what you love and you know what you want to do. So don't do.
I'm gonna bring this up.
Go.
I'm gonna bring this up just because I feel like there's some people that enter the space just because they can, but there's not a passion for it. And because was it kept in the first podcast? We're talking about Mr. Beast.
Oh.
Was it kept in?
yes.
All right, I didn't bring it up, guys.
No, we don't have to go like deep into it.
No,
but
no doubt.
Nick has an opinion on Mr. Beast.
Oh, no
Anyway, so
doubt.
like him coming out with like protein chocolate milk just doesn't really make sense when it's spammed with. I love Mr. Beast, by the way.
I know. I see what
But
you're saying. It's just it's
40
not
grams of
his.
sugar. It doesn't taste great from what I've seen by the reviews. It's just like, why do you need to be in that space? You know,
Kind of
what I
like
mean?
the chocolate. Like that has no. I mean, I get.
The chocolate's
Well, I don't know.
more of
Chocolate
a-
did tie because of the factory thing. I see what he
Yeah,
did,
yeah.
but still, but
Uh-huh.
to me, I don't know though. I get what you're saying, but
I'm
to
just
me,
glad I'm not the only one that sees something that's a little wrong there.
well, look, no. Hold on, time out.
Yeah, I know. That's not what he's saying.
Uh,
We don't.
Also-
No. This is what I'm gonna say. Like, we don't fucking hate the guy, Nick. I don't personally
I
hate
don't
the guy.
personally hate the
Oh,
guy.
you fucking hate
I
him,
don't hate
dude.
him. I
You
don't-
fucking bullshit.
If I met
He's
him,
like,
Oh my
well, Mr. Beast might come on here
I
one day.
think,
I can't.
I think, hey, Brant, remember this. We're gonna cut the scene. You're gonna be like, you're gonna have a cut scene at this party. Just be like, yeah, I fucking hate him.
Oh,
and then we're
right.
just gonna play that, and it's gonna go back into like a memory thing.
All I'm saying is that he has his eggs in so many baskets. I think he would kill it if he just like ran up. I guess he's trying to make Feastables an overall brand. It depends how you look at it. Because now I see like he's coming out with different candy, and that's awesome. But when I seen the protein stuff, and he's like labeling it as the protein drink,
well, then at the
it's
end
not
of
really. It's just like chocolate milk.
well, at the end of the day, let's be real. Mr. Beast's audience is kids, right?
Right.
So what kids really is big into working out and protein shakes, unless they're teenagers, starting to get into it or whatever. But it's not like he's making content on that, right? He did a cool like video of I let a guy live in a gym or whatever for so long and he won the big prize or whatever. But I mean, I get what you're saying. It's just that's not his.
That would almost be like
it's not his target audience.
you're a bodybuilder and you're gonna be like you're all into the gym and then you go make some fucking greasy burger restaurant and people are like, wait, hold on, I thought he was into the gym.
I see.
But-
Well,
yeah, yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like you're going off topic as far as like, okay, but is it a healthy burger? No, it's fucking it's greasy, whatever. And then so it doesn't make sense. I
Right.
get it. I mean, that's
Right.
to me that's how I feel like you said with the protein. He's not a bodybuilder, so why is he in that space?
Right. I mean, I've never tried it. I can't say anything about like a
Wait.
review on it. But at the same time, it's like, I guess he's
Watch the next time he comes in here, he's gonna have that shit sitting there next to the ghost can.
sponsored, by the way.
Sponsored by Beast Protein.
But
That's crazy.
I guess he's a little different because he's the biggest creator in the world.
Yeah,
So he
no doubt.
could honestly do whatever he wants.
Can.
But I was just saying, like, that's me. That's like me, like, without having any sort of passion for clothing, like, get into the clothing space. That doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? And
I
like,
agree with that.
merch is different. I would love to do something like, especially for the podcast page. I would love to like make sick ass merch that I would love to wear. But as far as like starting a whole brand and acting like I know everything, no.
It's a lot of work that goes into it too.
I agree with that.
You'd have to.
100%.
That makes
You have
sense.
to do a whole another, and then build out another team,
Mhm.
and then like I know that's one thing that me and you've had conversations before about building out teams. Because once you start to build out teams, that's whenever you're able to start putting your hands in, I guess, more baskets. But I mean, only keep your hands in baskets that you're passionate about, right?
Mhm.
Not ones that you just think you can make a quick buck off of, and then it might fail. Because I mean, doesn't Mr. Beast even talk about he has a lot of projects that he's tried and done and lost like a lot of money on it? It's probably because the passion wasn't there, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I might be wrong on that. But I could have swore there's a few things he did that wasn't really all that successful that he talks about. Like, for instance, the Amazon, Amazon Prime show that he did or whatever.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure he lost a few million on that show the first season. Like a lot of money.
Still big though. They did a season 2.
Oh yeah, they're doing a season 2 and all, but like he talks about like where he made these like some of these bad investments, but like I could see where you're coming from with that, where if your passion ain't there and you're not really into it, and you're just
Yeah.
trying to stick your
See,
hands in places
like-
that they really don't belong.
There's one thing like I was kind of always wanted to do and that I'm passionate about, and you know about it, and you were able to try it. It's never showed. I used to talk about it on my Snapchat, but I went a little different route. But what I used to talk
Yeah,
about on my
You
Snapchat
haven't
is
even talked-
happening,
Yeah, okay,
but it's not going to be the first thing to drop. But I have a product coming out. I can say that.
Yeah.
You got to try it. What you thought?
The one that I just tried just now, or
Yeah.
the one that's from like last time.
No, the one you just tried.
Just try it. I'm feeling right now. Like I feel like I got a pep in my step.
Okay, it's good.
Can I
Wait,
say?
Oh, so you
should I say that? I can say that, right? Yeah.
pepper sa- Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
But you tried. Damn. So I let you try the samples, right?
Yeah.
But now you kind of seen everything else.
Yeah.
And so that was something that I'm more passionate about, and something that I.
It fits you.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it does.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
word
yeah,
it right.
yeah.
Because we're
Can't
announcing.
get them secrets
Yeah.
out.
Because I'm announcing it soon, and no spoilers as of now.
No.
But
I got a rapper. Don't worry, guys. We'll put the rapper in at the end and edit that in. And get that out.
yeah, but that's essentially it. So like, I don't know, something I guess you're more passionate about, and not to speak on him forever, but yeah, I guess I'm just trying to think because his content is doing like random ass stuff. He does crazy stuff, so it's like, what can he be passionate about? You know, maybe he is passionate about candy, and that's why I think the Feastables chocolate. I've never tried anything from him, but I assume it's decent.
I tried the Feastable chocolate. I don't like it. It's not really a good candy bar. I would buy Hershey's over it.
Right.
Being honest.
I don't eat
dude
candy,
beefs
so
so
I've never
much with it,
even.
dude.
Well, I just would, but and like, I'm not even really trying to talk. I'm not trying to talk on it either. So we'll just go.
Dude, the
past it
fuck up
too
thing
right
is,
now.
listen, like, this is so crazy, but I would love the day to where, like, not that he would give us a fucking bid us the time of day, but maybe one day we might come across where he's like feeling like doing a charity event or something and come talk
Let
with
him
us.
fucking talk,
No, I'm
dude.
serious. Like, I'd be so glad to see what Nick would do to sit right here. I guarantee. Listen, I'm not even gonna fucking talk shit this much this time, but I'm just telling you, I guarantee the different attitude would be there if he was sitting right in this motherfucking spot.
No, I'll be grilling him. I'll be grilling him.
You'd be
I'll be
like,
grilling him. I grill him, and I would get the answers that I want to get that I've been questioning.
Yeah.
I'd be like, why is this, and why is that, and I would hope it. I would think it would be a pretty productive podcast, if we're being honest.
I think it'd be awesome.
But
Yeah.
Have you met him, man?
Have not. I was very close one time, but I left the location.
Damn.
Yeah. But the only reason I brought that up is just because, like, I don't know, the protein thing doesn't make sense to me because, like, the sugar content and just the ingredients and everything. But, I mean, as far as being a creator, he's the biggest in the world. He obviously has the blueprint.
It's basically what you're saying is do what you love.
Yeah, do what
You'll
you
be
love. That's what I'm saying.
successful
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's a little different for him because he's so massive. It's like he technically, I guess that's the one anomaly,
Yeah,
that he could do whatever the hell he wants and it doesn't
Right, because
matter. It's
he's
gonna
got so
sell.
many followers, it's gonna
Yeah.
provide.
It's gonna sell as long as the margins are there. It's gonna sell.
He's in a spot now where I'm pretty sure it's like unstoppable. Pretty
Right.
sure he could kill somebody on camera and like.
Oof, no, I don't know about all
I mean,
that.
well, what does it lead to next? I mean, he got people burning in buildings now and stuff, and like I think it's crazy because I actually tweeted this a long time ago. I said, man, all this stuff is getting crazy, especially like with the pump fund stuff. You saw everything that was going on with the pump fund and people.
Didn't all that just crash?
Well, it's crashing and all, but like I was saying, that's a perfect example. We basically living in a Black Mirror episode. Like, what would people do for this amount of money? You know what I mean? Like,
Hey, you want to hear a funny story about the pump fund thing real quick?
Yeah.
So look.
We're talking about meme coins.
Oh yeah.
yeah, whenever you
But
saw,
this is the funny
you see what-
thing.
like they were running it up and they do RL streaming or whatever,
Mhm.
and they'll like get people to like pump up the coin or whatever, and like if you invested in a coin and you making money too, if other people are investing in a coin,
Right.
but it's to the streamer, right? It's like a streamer meme coin or whatever, and
Yeah, that ended the Talk To It podcast.
oh yeah,
Basically the same shit.
yeah,
But listen, I gotta get Nick. Nick was like the worst advisor for me for that bullshit. He comes in the office one day, he's like, "Oh, bro, y'all need to check out Pump Fund. What is it, Pump Fund?
yeah, fun.
Pump Fund coin, man. We need to put up some money. We're gonna try to get this thing going." Dude, I'm telling you, like, you would swear like they were doing like off the chain shit, like it was happening, like they were about to, like we were gonna make a killing off this.
Dude, they had
The
dudes making
next
100K
fucking
a day.
morning, dude. The next morning he comes in. All right, y'all, listen, I know what I said about Pump Fund. Y'all don't fuck with it. It's going down. It's crashing. It's fucking burning. He's like, yeah. I'm like, God damn, bro, this is not even 24 hours technically. Like,
Welcome
what?
to crypto.
I know, but like, I'm like, dude, he was like selling that shit to us. Like, the next day he wanted us to invest. I'm like, hold up, bro.
Hey, I didn't invest, and look, I was making sure I was playing the cards right, and I played the cards right.
Damn,
and
I'm
I'm
like,
watching.
dude,
But
shit.
I mean, it's a gamble. You gotta try.
speaking of gambling, you
know
been
what?
what? Go ahead.
1 second. I don't know where you're going at with that. Well, hold on. But like my one,
I don't know.
my one gamble, and I like regret it. But I had no money at the time. I was in college. I had like $100 to maybe $400 in my bank account when I was in college, right? And
Broke it.
Dogecoin. I seen
Oh.
something on Twitter, And I was like, bro, I'm gonna put $17 in it. Like, I don't know. We'll see what's happened, bro. That jumped up to like $4,500.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's $17 to that. Like, if I would have had like actual money and just say I put $1,000, bro.
So look, you want me to tell you even a crazier story? So I got Doge. I got in Doge very, very early. I actually made probably like around like, I would say anywhere between like 6,000 or 7,000 off of Doge from it pumping up because I got in it early. I was in it even before Elon ever made his first tweet about it, talking about Doge. But you have another guy that was even in it before us. There's another marker. I ain't gonna say his name. I don't know if he wants to be known about that or know his information. Well, he had dropped $1,000 into this coin, and he told DJ and all. So like we was all in the same house, and he was telling them, he was like, no, y'all don't put your money into it. Like, I don't know. This is just like some type of meme coin, yada yada. So we was like, all right. And then Elon finally tweeted something. So then they decided to all buy some of it and stuff. Well, the other guy that had been having 1,000 in it, dude, he was sending us his wallet portfolio, like just the stuff. 800, 900K, I think it was like the max that it reached up to. And he didn't pull out like whenever it was like at his tip. I think he ended up exiting out like from $1,000, like it was like 300 or 400K.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah,
Insane.
I don't know for sure the numbers. I know the guy. If he ever wants to tell me and talk to me about it and tell me the real numbers, I'd love to hear him. But like he was definitely flexing that wallet and letting us know.
Yeah, but look at all the ones
100%.
like the story you hear about the guy that bought the pizza. What was the dude's name? I forget, man. The main story about the Bitcoin. He used it to buy pizzas instead of.
Oh,
Yeah.
and then yeah. And then,
It'd be worth like, I don't know, hundreds of millions of dollars or some
He
craziness.
bought a pizza for like.
He bought a pizza for
either
like 10.
50 or.
Yeah, it was something
something.
crazy. It was like, I don't know how many Bitcoin, but it was worth like, at the time, like only like $100 some dollars or
Millions
whatever.
now, though.
Yeah, it was millions.
That's actually kind of crazy.
He was the first. He was like one of the first and big investors, and he held like, I don't know how many thousands of Bitcoin, and he sold. Like, you could look it up. It's the whole thing. Like, they interviewed him, and it was like, yeah, he sold it all and bought pizzas and had them delivered, and it was just like a fuck up.
Shit, talking about pieces and deliver it. I mean,
Sheesh, what you know about pizza, my guy?
hey, you want to bring those pieces in here, bro?
What, we got pizza?
Yeah, bro, I got some pieces delivered. So look, shout out Ember Cocktails in the restaurant.
See, Brody don't know nothing
Brody
about
don't
no
know nothing
Ember.
about it.
We about to
But no, I was talking to him about it before, and Brody never even ate there.
Jeez.
And I was like, dude, you gotta try these pizzas. There's pizzas, dude.
Never tried it. I'm about to break my virginity.
Burrata.
got a good camera view on that? There it is. Ooh, boy, look at that. Ember.
Kitchen and cocktail. No, like they hand make these pizzas, and this is the burrata. Dude, they put a hot honey sauce on it, and then like the burrata cheese. Oh my god.
What's this one supposed to be?
The burrata. No, like try. Like I actually want to try a slice real quick.
Hold up. Okay, we all gonna do this on camera? Oh my god, hold up.
Tell me that's not some of the most precious shit you ever put in your mouth.
That's a crazy way to state it, but sheesh. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go that route. God.
That's
Damn.
fire.
Dude,
That's fire.
that hot honey sauce with that cheese. Like, come on, bro.
Mhm.
That's
So
funny.
what we're gonna do? Like the sports rated. We're gonna give a rating. No, we're not doing that.
One bite, you know the rule.
You
Yeah,
want
one-
bite?
one-
bite? How you
one
gonna have
bite.
a bite?
No,
Take 5.
I don't want to.
Bite the crust. What?
We might have
Hmm?
we might have an employee come in and like try to kick us out or something.
Who's that?
Yeah.
I've seen that clip.
Yeah.
Oh,
Got
yeah.
a few clips.
No, no. Let me
That's
see.
fire,
What's
bro.
that?
Some Louisiana hot sauce on that. Perfect.
Dude. God damn.
It's like a hot honey sauce. Yeah, as much as you want to do, we got 2.
Yeah, so look. Everybody out there. Shout out Ember. Downtown Homer. Obviously, fire ass pizza.
Bring a date, guys. It's a good place to bring a date, honestly.
Come on.
I think they won like best restaurant of like
What?
that area or something like that. They
Oklahoma?
won some, yeah, they won some
Probably.
kind of competition around here.
Only horror is finding a date. For me, for me. Are you married
I'm
or
married,
anything?
yeah, man.
You married?
Yeah.
And then are you engaged?
Fiance,
Fiance. Nice.
man. So you just bought that big old house.
I'll have a wife one day in there.
I see you got some twins in there.
Well, I have my super rich hot famous model girlfriend, but she's been doing.
Wait, you
like,
said have or have?
have.
Oh,
Wait,
have.
you don't get jealous about the twins that you've been posting? 'Cause I think
Wait,
that was that.
She's
You
traveling.
about to
so
get you in trouble. Wait,
Yeah.
what are you talking
so,
about?
so
He
when
been posting
she
some
travels,
twins on his Snapchat.
so when she travels,
Oh,
I would just block her on Snapchat,
Mm.
and then I have twins. Oh, I have like a multitude. Like, I have a roster basically.
Sheesh.
If
That's what I'm
anybody,
talking about.
anybody knows my
Goddamn.
content knows this is jokes.
At least that's what we want y'all to think, right?
But bro,
I mean, you don't have a hot tub in the back of your house for nothing. You know what I mean?
fuck it, I'll say it. AI, man. Fuck it,
Fucking
I'll say it.
fucking Brody Hefner over here.
Dude, I'll tell you.
God damn.
People always like, oh, bro, you're photoshopping. I don't Photoshop. I don't lie. I don't lie. Okay, I don't Photoshop. But my AI twins, he's talking about. I posted a Snapchat story. It was clickbait, and I had two twins in the hot tub with me because my house has a hot tub now, and my character, kind of like the character I play into, he's afraid to talk to women and whatnot. So every time I post anything with any sort of female, it usually does well. And so for me, it's kind of a cheat code because I posted that thumbnail and it like 10 times my views on Snapchat.
You want me to be honest with you? I thought whenever you first posted them, I thought that was real chicks, and I didn't.
Oh,
think,
a lot of people.
Well, I didn't think nothing of it. I was just
Oh, so it's
thinking.
real AI
Yeah,
shit?
well, yeah, I thought
Like,
it was,
holy shit.
I thought it was real chicks, and I was like, I wasn't thinking nothing of it. I was like, yeah, Brody must have had some type of content girls that do content or something.
Dude, that is
come down
crazy.
and did like a vlog or did something or whatever.
Dude, my friends know me, and they were asking. Take a bite in this, or
No.
and they were asking, like not my closest friends, but they were like, "Was that real?" I was like, "Come on."
Be real. I mean, you're not. I mean,
That's great.
I mean, you're not the worst looking guy ever. You know what I
Thank
mean?
you, I appreciate
that. you
He's
know,
like, "You have a lot of stuff to work on, but you're not the worst."
Nah.
you know. But I feel like you could pull that off.
Mhm.
You can maybe get a little twin
Sheesh.
action. You know, a little hot twin action going there.
Dude, it's not that I can't pull. I guess I'm picky and I don't try. Like, I'm not somebody who's sliding in DMs and shit.
Right.
Mhm.
But you got a lot of DMs. getting
But
thrown
his
your way.
DMs are full.
Yeah, I was about to say.
His D-
I wish.
what?
No.
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 Dude, it's really not. It's really not.
Well,
I talk about this
Yeah, I
a
know.
lot.
Yeah, because most of your audience is guys.
Yeah, I talk about it a lot, and like, if I did, so there's really
Brody,
attractive.
please show me your muscles. They're
Bro,
not like that.
there's-
Like, oh my God, flex.
You don't need to show
Bro,
them.
No,
You don't need to
no, please flex.
you don't need to ask. You don't need to ask.
Bro, the funniest thing about women reaching out to me throughout the DMs is that they'll be like, "Hey," and I'll be like, "What's up?" And then they're like, "I can help you scale your brand to blah blah blah." Bro, they're just they're trying to market or some shit.
Uh-huh.
That's so crazy.
But no, really, like I can't.
You ain't having no luck with not even
Bro.
no rec. What you rather be with, honestly, like a famous girl or a not famous chick?
That's a great question, and I do not know. Like, here's the thing, I'm not closed off to either. There's definitely a lot more things you have to deal with if the girl has a following. You know, you just have
Yeah,
to.
obvious.
You just gotta worry about social media shit, and that's kind of annoying, right? Because I post my stuff, but I'm low key, right? If you don't have me on Snapchat, you don't know what the hell I got going on. You really don't. Like, I never told it. I never told. I guess I told YouTube. I guess you do know that I have a house and stuff, but like I barely showed that, right? Never showed people that I have a new car. I don't care about all this flashy shit, so I don't post much of my life, right?
Right.
But the podcast is where I mostly talk about personal stuff and stuff like that. So if you don't follow me on Snapchat, go follow me on Snapchat if you want to see behind the scenes.
No, it's good stuff on Snapchat too. It's funny stuff. I like how you've been reposting your old videos. Is that like the type of videos that kind of blew you up?
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
those videos,
All the short.
all those videos are hilarious.
I need to go back to it because it's definitely the ticket to go viral. Let me answer that question. I'll go back to that because that's good too.
Okay.
But with famous versus non-famous, I don't care. Like, you could be a school teacher, or you could be a model. Honestly,
This
school-
man, Brody,
the
wait, what
school
school
teacher-
teacher? That was a wild take, bro. But you want to be taught a lesson?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That's funny.
Yeah.
No, basically what I'm saying is, like, I do not care what you do.
I need you to learn me something.
I always look. I don't care if you're the most famous female in the world. I don't care if you like a school teacher. Also, I'm
That's
not
kind of
saying
kinky,
that.
bro. Listen,
Hey,
that's kinky.
whatever
No,
school
we can roll
teachers
with that.
out
No,
there
no.
that Brody been talking to, they're referencing you.
Mr. Brody, I'm going to
Like,
see you
they're
after
nervous.
class. Come to my office, and then I'm going to teach you a lesson. I mean, grade some papers or
I
something.
wouldn't
or-
mind that. I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, let me.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that to like.
You're going to be in detention, young man.
Look, one, I'm not saying it's a kink. Second, that's the first thing I thought of, right? I don't care what you do. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you come from. If we vibe, you have a great personality. I know it sounds corny. I know it sounds cheesy. Personality is everything to me. Because like you might not catch my eye right away, but if you have a sick ass personality, it's like,
Yeah.
that's gonna be my best friend.
Someone that you can chill with.
Right. So I really don't care when it comes to that. Look, here's the thing. I've been watching a lot of rom-coms. Okay. Y'all ever watch any romantic comedies?
Name like two that I might have saw.
I could okay, I'll be honest with you. I can't really name
Yeah.
anything,
No, that's
but
single.
Wait, wait, say.
Y'all not single. That's why.
Wait,
No.
no,
Right.
no.
What-
Hold the fuck up. What romantic comedies are you watching?
I just watched a bunch on Netflix.
Like what?
One
Name
was
one.
The Proposal with Ryan Reynolds, Sandra Bullock.
That was a good movie though.
Yeah, it was
Wait,
a good movie.
Well,
Right.
you see you. All right, so that's what you're saying. Is
Anyone
like
But You.
that's a good movie.
Yeah.
That's a great
That's
movie.
good movies. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah, okay.
So I
Oh,
like rom-coms.
that's what you consider rom coms.
Yeah, so
I see what
now
you're
I'm
saying.
thinking of like how I'm gonna meet my wife, and then I travel a lot. It's probably gonna be in an airport. She'll probably be getting a water from the store. Her cord declines or something. I'm like, hey, I got you. Boom, tap it. She's like, oh my god, thank you. We chat a little bit.
No.
Let me finish. And we're chatting a little bit, and here's the thing: we're not even going to the same place, but we're gonna chat. We're gonna feel a spark, and we're gonna know each other's names and whatnot. But she goes to who knows Sacramento. I go to Chicago, and somehow we're gonna meet up with each other. And then she's gonna be in a coffee line, and then I'm behind her. It's like, hey, you need me to get this one too? And that's how we rekindle. There's gonna be something like that, and then it just takes off from there.
I feel like you messed up where I hit it at. Where you missed that is, I thought you would have been grabbing a sparkling water, and that's where I connected.
Sparkling water.
Yeah,
Yeah. Something
that's
like
where
that.
that's
Like, we go to grab
yeah,
the sparkling water.
water.
At the
So
same time.
that's where I thought you were going with it.
It's
That's why I
like-
was like, what? Like that's how you going?
I look at her, it's like, you're on that fancy lifestyle too?
Or like you're standing at a store and all of a sudden you hear,
Yeah.
you're like, oh my God, we're soulmates. She's doing the same can click shit.
It's over with. If
like, oh
if
my
I
God.
see her doing that,
That's crazy. You're like, wait. And like y'all turn around and y'all doing it at the same time.
yeah, no,
Insane.
it's over with.
All of a sudden you just see.
She's like, no, just kidding. This ain't my shit.
All of a
No.
sudden,
Like, oh my
all
God,
of a sudden
no.
camera pans out, heart goes around.
Nah,
Dude, just made a love story.
but now when it comes to the female,
All right, now let's go lift some weights.
when it comes to the female situation, there's not like specifically anything I look for. If it happens, I think it's gonna happen, and yeah,
Yeah, I mean you got that big house now, so I mean you need to figure out something to.
I have plenty of room for a family.
But listen, what you can't do is you can't find a woman that's gonna end up lifting more than you. That's just embarrassing. Like, I see, like, you ever see the big gym guys that look? I got a
I
buddy.
ain't got no women that's gonna.
Man, shit, you should see some pic. Man, look, some of these women, like, I always see these pictures and they're like, they're both bodybuilders in a relationship. I'm like, hold up, time out.
In the gym space, though, you know.
No, but they do. But I'm thinking to myself, okay, hold up. You got to have like a kind of a, I don't know. To me, it's got to be like opposites attract, but normally.
Mm-hmm.
Like both of them. So what, y'all getting a match and y'all start wrestling each other? Like, what kind? Like, okay, we're gonna settle this. Let's arm wrestle. Like, no, I don't want.
Honestly,
Like,
if you want me to be real, I guarantee you bodybuilders probably have like better sex than your average person. If we being honest, like think
Yeah.
about all the things you could do, all the flexible.
well,
and-
yeah, fucking a
throwing
headlock.
up,
What are you
yeah.
gonna do? Like, oh, I got you in a headlock. Like,
I mean, I think my mind goes a little bit more creative than yours with that situation, but I'm thinking more like flying, spinning top. You know? what I
oh
mean?
my
Like,
God.
Oh, our guy's telling us, so we gotta keep it going. So we can.
Yeah.
And I'm holding this freaking drink right here.
Yeah, we kind of
Think
went
about
off on a little tangent there on some bodybuilding shit, but sheesh.
Shit, but
Yeah. What was that second question? Damn, forgot.
just. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So it's just because it's shorter. It's easier to watch. You could watch it multiple times. With the videos that I do now, I might have talked about this last time, but it's almost hard to get anything under a minute and a half now. All of my videos are past 2 minutes because I take a different approach when it comes to skits. If you watch like any skits, it's like a bunch of scenes just being put together. Me, I'm forming a beginning, a middle, and
Tell a
I have a
story.
whole plot, right? And so that's why it's so hard to watch because I got to get into it. So that's why I try to start off the first scene strong and whatnot. But the other ones is just like it's an easy watch. And so there's something called trial reels. Have you ever tried it?
We tried it a couple of times. Like you talking about A/B testing and shit.
Trial reels. It gets pushed to non-followers only.
Really?
Did not. Wait,
No, I didn't even know
Do
about
you have to be
that.
monetized in order to do that?
I think it just gives it to you, but it gave it to me, and I was like, I'm gonna try it, and I probably did 100 million views on trial reels. Would probably post in 20 videos, and all I'm doing is posting my old short form content.
On what? What platforms?
Instagram, just Instagram. Trial reels.
You seen that trial reels yet, Brent? No, I don't think.
I don't have my phone over to show you,
Yeah.
but
That's crazy. I've never
yeah,
heard of that.
and it shot me up like 150K, 200K because it's getting pushed to non-followers. And it's funny because I'll see a lot of comments. The comments know me, right? Like, so trial reels, it gets pushed to your non-followers, so it's not gonna spike right away like a normal video that you would post because they're not following you.
Right.
And people are saying like, "Oh, bro, fell off," because I have like 500 likes in an hour, which is not normal or whatever it is. And it was like, so you know who I am. Second off, this is a trial reel, and it's like it's funny, and so you just gain a lot more followers. Yeah. So I'm
Viral.
posting shit I posted back in 21, 22, 23, and they're popping off.
That's
yeah.
crazy. I
You
didn't
know,
even
and
know
they're
that was a
funny. They're
thing.
funny as fuck. You need to go watch them if y'all don't follow Brody because they're actually really good little skits.
Mm-hmm.
I like those.
Yeah, I need to start doing it again more. Yeah.
But then, especially now that you have more people to incorporate in too, you don't have to be the only person in every single part of it.
Yeah,
know what I
100%. I remember back. Yeah, I was thinking about it back then. It was like, well, I guess I got used to having people in my videos that I did everything on my own, literally everything, and that's something I'm proud of. A lot of these people were put on, or like people that live in California, they're able to use other creators and whatnot to like gain a following and whatnot. Never used anybody. Did it all myself.
Are you saying like collaborate and stuff?
Collaborate.
Right?
Yeah, never collabed with anybody
Until
until I started the podcast.
I was about to say, yeah, the only person that you really would have technically collabed with would be Luke, right?
Luke, that was the very first person I ever collabed with.
And yeah, you just collabed with him because y'all both had like
We're both
the
in the gym
same-
space doing skits.
same type of style of stuff too.
Yeah.
Because like what another thing is, and I know we talked about last podcast, so you're not gonna hit on it on this one, but like it's really hard to stay relevant in the gym space,
Mhm.
just in general on social media and stuff. And y'all have done a really good job doing that, just because of the skits and stuff, right? And I'm
Right.
pretty sure I heard other really big people talk about that about y'all on even like their podcast, talking about how y'all are able to stay relevant and just do a good job and actually make videos that people want to watch. You know?
Yeah, it's tough, man, because like at some point, if you're posting for a long time, you're definitely gonna have your viral moment. But it's like, how do you kind of set yourself in place or cement yourself to where people are gonna keep coming back?
Yeah, to where it
And
doesn't
then-
get stagnant.
Yeah, after some point, it will always get stagnant. Like right now, my shit, I've been doing it for 2 years now, the office style skits, and it's getting stagnant. So I got to make a jump. And so I was like, okay, we need to do series. We need to do a series because everybody loves a fucking series. Like with my chain popping, everybody loves. They're like, can't wait. They can't wait. I do one a month, but like it always does great views because they're like, people love keeping up with a series because they love seeing progress. Everybody loves seeing progress. And so, like, what kind of series can you make? And so I ran it with my chain popping one. I was like, I'm going to get big enough until I could like flex and pop this thing. That one did absolute numbers. And fun fact, that was all ads. That was all technically ads. And nobody looked at it as an ad.
What you mean?
So
Like
I thought that was a genius form of marketing.
what you mean it was all ads?
I work with GOD. This
Yeah,
is my
wait,
sponsor. Brodieshredz, 50% off.
So what he's saying is that when he did the videos,
Like,
like,
it was just
yeah,
an
he's
ad
promoting.
video?
Yeah, so I had to think. It's like, I got to post once a month.
But you didn't like what I was thinking is whenever you said all ads, I was thinking like, well, y'all putting money towards these posts.
No, they don't need to, because it's organic. But they at first, the first few, I posted and I put on partnership, blah blah blah, and they would use it as an ad basically.
Right.
But at some point, they just stopped asking me for like the ad code or whatever. because it was doing numbers itself. They don't need to anymore. So they don't need to spend additional money for me to do my ads because people are so in tune with this series. So it's like when it comes to marketing, I thought it was just genius. I didn't know it at the time. But I was like, I'm just going to keep going every month until I pop this thing. And went on for 9 months. And then eventually I popped it. But it was like, oh, shit, now I'm just going to switch to the arm. Now people are watching me trying to pop it on my arm.
What size you trying to pop on your arm? Is like a 16-inch or something?
16-inch. Yeah.
You have 16-inch arms, though.
Mm-hmm. But it digs in a little bit.
Oh, so you got to, like, be able to. Because, like, I was about to say, I know you got bigger arms than me. And
But
I have, like,
pump, I got 16
But you
and
got
a half.
4-inch arms?
No, I got 15 and a half. I have 15 and a half inch arms, and then with a pump, like 16-inch arms. But like that's what I'm saying. With you, I knew you have to have like 16-inch arms just chilling,
Mhm.
and then with a pump, you got like 16.5,
Yeah.
and then it digs in, and it still doesn't pop.
Yeah.
Damn.
So it's like right there. Dude, it's so tight. I actually filmed one 2 days ago. But anyways, what was this question? Where we get? I'm sorry.
Oh, it was going. I guess just talking about how you're able to be successful without
Oh, like
paying-
collabing with
yeah,
people?
collabing with people.
Yeah. And so that's what I tell people all the time. It's like, dude, you don't need no big names. You just need to do it yourself. Right? Because I didn't get anything with big names. In fact, I chose to incorporate my boys and put them on a pedestal. You know what I mean? I'd rather do it with my boys rather than some randoms.
And y'all need to fucking step up, boys.
Yeah.
Well, no, but you know what's crazy though? When I watch your videos and I see what you're saying, and I respect that because you've given those guys their own character aspect too. Like it's cool because
Yeah.
when y'all switch them up, like I don't know their like some of them like until you say their names and I remember them, but like when in the video, I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I've seen him in this one, and then you see it. So it's always you pop them in and out
Yeah.
at different times, but then you end up learning, you know, as a whole group. Like,
we don't need to talk about this because it's gonna piss me off.
oh, here we go.
Because I got you already know my thoughts on all of that with the boys and what they need to be doing. They need to step their game up.
Mhm.
Like Colin, I wish his ass was sitting right here because I'll get on him right now, boy.
Really,
Why you
bro.
hate-
Well, but
Yeah.
it's not hating. It's I see
It's not hate. He's just not doing.
Yeah, he's not-
reaching
could-
what he could
do.
do.
He's
or
not reaching his
potential.
Yeah,
full,
but hold up,
He's not
time
reaching
out.
his full potential.
Time
No,
out.
I'm watching this happen and all, and I'm just being honest. Like Brody's probably like one of the biggest influencers in South Louisiana. Brody is putting South Louisiana on the map, just
No
like how
doubt.
we with this podcast, how we're trying to put South Louisiana on the map. These guys, he's giving them a platform. They could be doing it, but like Colin, for example, all right, he had the challenge or whatever. He lost the challenge from whenever they came and did the whole things and whatever. Remember we videoed it and we did the final series or whatever. Well, he lost it. His challenge was to post. He couldn't even post for fucking 30 days. in a row.
Yeah,
like,
I kind of viewed that. But hold on, let me just throw a little side note.
like
Let me throw a little side note and look. All right, Colin, I'm gonna take up for you a little bit on this. Isn't he like newly in love with like he's just married and all that stuff?
He's getting married early next year.
I was about to say, yeah, he didn't get married yet. So maybe that's the aspect. Look, I'm just speaking because
Well,
look, because now look. Well, no, I'm just saying like he's got this new thing, so he's gotta appease the. Look, watch what I'm gonna tell you. Dude. Nick's gonna be the same way. Watch when a girl gets out of school, gets the thing going. Oh, hey Nick, instead of spending time at the office with Austin and the
That's right.
podcast and all the shit,
Checked out.
baby, come home with the poodles. We're gonna make some spaghetti and watch a movie and you
That's why
hang
you
out
got
with
me
me instead of the boys.
messed up,
Watch what that same
boy.
shit's gonna happen, bro.
That's why you got me messed
That's
up.
no. I'm
Well-
telling you. Like, watch. That's
I'll take it for Colin as well.
He's doing better
I-
now.
Well, I put him in this position. He did. It's not like he necessarily asked for it. You know what I mean? So I can't expect him to do anything with it. He was just kind of like he had a lot of eyes on him. So it was totally up to him. Totally up to him if he wants to use this as a career. Look, I think my personal opinion, if Colin wanted to be a full-time creator right now, he could be if he wanted to. Especially back then when everything was jumping. He could have like took full advantage of it and been a full-time creator. And also, he doesn't have to be in the fitness space. He doesn't love fitness as much as me. I think that's obvious.
But that's why I was about to say he was doing a good job with what he's posting now and stuff.
Right.
hunting.
I'm glad he's like taking initiative. Is like, hey, like I love I love hunting. You know, I'm gonna make a hunting page, and we'll see how that goes. I don't know exactly his plans on it, but he's doing something he loves. I just wish he would have just took more advantage of it. But at the same time, like I said, I can't hate on it because it's not his passion. It was my passion,
Right.
right? So even though he got 100,000 followers, doesn't mean like he's now an influencer or anything.
See, I hear what you're saying, and I get what you're saying. It's just like, man, I feel like even with him, like whenever we have conversations and we talk before, he doesn't love waking up at whatever time, going work at a plant. He doesn't.
But that's
You know what I mean? Like he
that's the part that frustrates me because like there's a sense of being comfortable, like doing the normal job, and which isn't a bad thing at all, or taking a leap. It just depends on what you want to do. I can never complain, like I said, because if it's not something he was passionate about, why would he do it? You know what I mean? As much as I wanted him, I gave him the opportunities to do it. You know what I mean? Like making him post for 30 days. He had a lot of eyes on him. You know what I mean? If he didn't want it, I can't complain at all. And it's like, I'm not upset that he didn't. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's not like if anything, it would have helped him. It wouldn't have done anything for me. You know, he's already a part of the channel.
Right.
You know what I mean? Anybody.
Anything else is just gonna help. It's just benefit to him.
Yeah. But the only thing I would like to see him, you know, have his own following. So that's why I'm hoping the hunting thing kicks off. He just needs to reach out to me for tips. It's the only thing.
Yeah.
What kind of hunt
yeah.
is he into? Like, are we not giving that away yet?
Duck, deer,
Yeah, no, he does.
everything.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's been
I'm
getting.
gonna have to go check him out. I didn't
Well,
see.
he's
they
been
need
getting.
a-
Go ahead.
They need an entertaining aspect to it, and because just like vlogs, just doing vlogs won't fly. And I kind of mentioned, I kind of briefly talked to him about it, but they just need some sort of entertainment aspect about it.
Like maybe
know what
if
I
he
mean?
switches it up, like different methods.
Because
Like today, we're gonna hunt these
fitness-
ducks with.
fitness is already niche in itself.
Right.
But now you're going to a very small niche of hunting, which, you know, you go up north and stuff. First off, like hunting on social media is a lot different because people are going to bitch. They're like, oh my
That-
God, you're killing people. You
well,
have that aspect.
That
and then-
aspect, but then
Yeah.
I will also say, hunting and fishing channels and stuff, they do very, very, very well, and a lot of people like to see that type of stuff because not a lot of people get to do those type of things. So like, if he started incorporating like, I don't know, going fishing and spear fishing and diving and stuff like that.
Is this a fucking spear?
Yeah.
Bro, so that's so crazy. Yes, dude. Like,
What?
yes, I'm serious. Look, okay, Colin, this is what you can do. Your first hunting video, you got to kill a duck with that.
Can we go throw something?
I mean,
Can we go
absolutely.
through
I
it?
would have loved to actually have that. So we went whenever I was in Hawaii. We went hunting with pigs, and I went with some locals, and the locals just took us like because I was staying out there with some locals, and we literally went with 2 dogs and a knife,
Mhm.
and we had to go. We went and we killed a pig, like
With a knife?
with a knife and 2 dogs. Like I'm talking about
Throwing or stabbing?
stabbing. Like dogs get it and pin it up.
Oh,
and we
okay.
have to go and like catch it and grab. But like no, it's not like easy. Like you're like, oh okay, easy. Like no, we walking in.
No, that's easy.
No, we walking like in pitch black through mountains and valleys. Dude, one of the hogs, it was literally like a 250-pound hog, ran in front of Pacana and me and almost took him out, and a dog was chasing it. And like them things they'll kill a dog. Like I have a couple of videos on my phone, like whenever we were taking it, and like one of the dogs came out, and it was one of them that we were training, and she had a big old scratch on her face right here. And
See, me, I would sneak up on a bear and just stab it. I don't need dogs or anything.
yeah,
That'd be so wild. Just choke it out.
choke out of man.
No, but touch it up.
All right, Khabib.
No, but with the Colin thing, it's whatever he wants to do, you know, I fully support it. If he does it, like, I think it was obvious that he didn't love doing the fitness stuff, and he
Right.
said that. He said like that's why he didn't want to continue the 30-day thing because he didn't want to post his workouts. I thought it was a shitty excuse. I told that to him, you know, so I can say that because he made the excuse, not the excuse, but he was saying like, oh, I'm not having fun with it, blah blah blah. It's like.
Well,
You don't have to post workouts, bro.
this is
You know what I
my
mean?
well, this is
It's
my
like
thing.
you can post anything. Post what you love. You want to make cooking videos with your fiance, do it. You want to make hunting videos, do it. Just post 30 days. That's all I ask.
This is my thing about it. The videos that he was posting, the workout videos, they were depressing. Like, no, like legit. Like he would put sad music over it and then just do his routine. And I get it. He was probably trying to make it like a nostalgic type of deal, but it's just like, I don't know. Like he could have made him like a little bit more like interactive and fun rather than just going through the workout and then just do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I think that's probably why he wasn't having fun with it, right? He was looking at it as work. Oh, I have to go set up the camera, film myself, go home, put all these clips together and then put like a boring background noise and then put a video out. And he was looking at us, I have to do it because I lost this challenge. Now this is work to me. But if you wouldn't look at it as work and he would look at it as,
Yeah, I get that.
you know what I mean?
100%.
And that's how I try to look at this type of stuff. Like at the end of the day, look, all this shit that we're doing right here, this is all fucking work, right? But like we enjoy doing it.
Right. Find something you enjoy. That's why, like, dude, even at some point, like, even if you enjoy it, it's gonna feel like work, right? There's popular conversation of what's harder, 9 to 5 or being a streamer, whatever, or content creator. It's obvious. Look, actually,
Don't say nothing crazy now because I'm gonna get on your ass. I'm telling you.
No, say it because I think I know where you're going. And watch, you go get pissed, but that's okay.
being any sort of creator is always gonna be easier, but it is always less mentally straining if you do a 9 to 5.
Yeah, 1,000%.
So if we're talking about mental stress, a 9 to 5 will always be easier.
Correct.
But if we're talking about actual work,
wait, 9 to 5
You saying
being easier on your mental?
Yeah.
Bullshit. I call bullshit. It depends. It depends. Hold up, time out.
100%. Well, actually, there's a variable to everything you could bring
There
up.
is a-
No, there
there is a-
isn't.
there is a
I'm talking
variable.
about in my situation
Were
because
you talking about like normal worker situation?
I did the 9 to 5.
Let's just say average.
The physical labor, the work itself, always gonna be harder, 100%.
Right.
But I didn't stress. I showed up, I did what I had to do,
You
and I
got
went
told.
home.
You was told what to do.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't have to worry about much.
Okay,
So when I
you
got
going from a
home,
worker.
He's talking. Yeah, he's
Okay,
going from a
all right.
worker's mindset.
I got you.
To
I got
a
you.
big,
No, I respect
to
but
that.
mental
Yeah.
stress wise,
entrepreneur shop.
even when I'm chilling, let's say I'm on the golf course for a day, all I'm thinking about is
What
fuck, I
content,
gotta get my
yeah.
snaps in. It's like, what are we gonna film tonight? Are we doing this? Blah blah blah. It's like there's no 100% relaxation. But back when I was working 9 to 5, when I was working at the plants, it's like I clocked in, I clocked out. As soon as I leave that place, I'm not worried.
Got you. Okay, I understand. For now.
So
That
but
is.
if I had to give an overall what's harder, I would say 9 to 5.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you don't have to show up like tomorrow. If
It's-
you don't feel like going and making content tomorw, you really don't have
Exactly. There's a lot of
I get you. I understand. The reason I said bullshit was because I was saying from a leadership standpoint, because like, look, I'm that guy that does the thinking for the rest of the operation.
Mhm.
So as far as
Yeah.
the mental part of it, I'm like, brrr,
Yeah.
and then I'm like trying to put everything together. I'm kind of the one saying, hey, I'm making it a streamlined process for everybody during the day. This is what you need to do. Hey, go do this.
Yeah, you have employees?
Yes.
Yeah. So your employees might think, oh, like I just got to show up. They don't have to do what you do.
Right.
So they get to show up, clock in, clock out. They don't have to worry about much. But you're probably going back home and you're still thinking about work shit.
Correct.
Right? So I guess it depends. Like I said, there's a lot of variables involved. So I guess when you're in a leadership standpoint, like for me, I'm the owner of my business. So I'm constantly going to be thinking. And so same thing for you. You're managing people. You guys are both, you have employees. So like your mind doesn't stop much. So I guess it really depends on the job at hand. I would
Like,
say that.
I'll be honest. Like I don't work no regular 9 to 5.
Mhm.
I work a 24/7. You know what I mean? Him
100%.
too. You know,
Yeah,
he
minus
works
4 hours when he takes a nap. I mean,
yeah. Okay. Dude,
You be napping on here?
bro, listen,
No,
that's a
no,
whole
yeah.
fucking thing. But
That's a whole
I mean,
other
you
thing.
gotta ask, dude. Like, dude, I mean, look, I said this last podcast, but he was like, talk about take a 4-hour nap. I'm like, that's basically a coma, bro. Like you're in a coma, my guy. That's not like. Look, some people say, "Oh, I'm gonna go catch a quick 30 minutes, a quick hour nap." It just said 4 hours. My day's damn near over after 4 hours. You know,
4 hours sleep, dog.
yeah.
4
After lunch, you take 4 hours, go home, clock out, my guy.
4-hour naps. I take a 4-hour nap whenever I get back. I get on the computer and then I work for a few hours, probably to about 2 or 3 in the morning. Take another 4-hour nap and I'm ready for the next day.
Mhm.
So I get a full 8 hours just split up.
So
know?
you nap 8 hours during the day?
Yeah, pretty
Damn,
much.
bro.
Never full sleep. But shit.
Oh yeah.
So what you got in the works right now that you got coming up that not
So-
too many people know about? I know you was talking about you got the shred thing coming.
The skits will always be coming. I'm always gonna keep doing that. But like I said, we were talking about being stagnant. At some point, it becomes redundant or stagnant, and I'm always constantly thinking of how do we upgrade this? How do we do better? And so, like you were talking about my old videos, it used to be just like 10-second videos, just bullshit videos. Then I went to longer form skits, and then I came up with this documentary series type skits, and now it's like I gotta do a fucking sitcom or something at this
That's what I was
point.
about to do. Yes, that's what I was like.
man, that
So
would be
listen, why don't you
great.
I already have
so you get
already
you
have
started?
it. Already have the idea. Already
Oh,
have the
hell
idea.
yeah.
Already have the idea. And here's the thing. Well, actually, let me talk about everything that's going on. So I have a brand coming out in probably a little over a month. So that's gonna take up a lot of my time. Y'all
That's the
gonna
one that
s-
we talked about that we
yeah.
can't let people know about.
I'm gonna have to market hard, so I'll probably look not addy. Like I said, like when it comes to this, I want to make videos that it doesn't seem like an ad, but it is. And so I'm probably gonna seem addy for like 2 to 3 months because I really got to get it going.
Those things that I'm not trying to like pump your head up or nothing. It's gonna sell like hotcakes.
It depends how well I do with the marketing. I think I want your help for a couple of things. We're about to talk about that. I'm about to get into it. So anyway, I have a brand coming out. I have Shred series starting soon. So last time we were talking about cut versus bulk. It was me versus Colin. Now we are teaming up and we're all shredding, all 4 of us, me, Colin, Holden, and Nordo. But me and Colin are gonna be on teams. So I'm gonna get on his ass this time. This
Dude,
dude's
that's
come
gonna
and
be
live with me for 3 months
Oh my god.
against Holden and Nordo because we're gonna win this. Because I want to make the reward. We're still coming up with the reward and the punishments. I want to make the punishment very bad, and I want to make the rewards something like they give a shit about. Because $1,000, Colin, I don't think Colin cared enough about the $1,000. But if it was
No.
like 10 grand, he'd be like, that's like two. I don't know exactly what he makes, but he's like, that's a
No.
couple months of work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or maybe 1 month. I don't know how much he makes.
It don't
But
matter. 10 grand is 10 grand. If you get a 10
Exactly.
grand
Something-
Yeah,
check-
if you don't get excited for 10 grand, hell.
something like that to where like, oh, I give a shit about this. So, I got the new house. I got the brand coming out soon. I got the Shred series, and then talking about more of the TV show aspect. I need a couple things to happen, but I already have the idea of how I want season 1 to go. And here's the thing: when it comes to maybe pitching this to, not that this would happen ever, but a TV show being on Netflix, Prime, whatever it is, people are always going to have to pay to go get a subscription and watch it. And some people don't want to do that. When it comes to YouTube, producing yourself, put on YouTube, and clips is everything right now. So if they see clips on short form, hey, I want to watch this. YouTube is free. It takes them 30 seconds to go find that video. They don't have to buy a subscription. They don't have to figure out what streaming platform it's on. Boom. They do one search, 30 seconds, they can watch the whole episode. And so,
30-minute episode.
yeah, now it won't make me as much money as to get in like a streaming deal. We'll get there one day, though. If season 1's good enough.
I think
But this has to be
you gotta do it right.
It's got to be high production.
Yeah, and you gotta do it right.
Yeah.
Like one thing that I noticed, like on y'all shots, and if it's anything like what I would assume, it would be like y'all need a lot more close-up zooms and a lot more expressions.
You going to film for us?
You gonna let
Oh
me come
shit.
film for y'all?
Oh shit.
You
Is
gonna
this
let
a
me come film?
collab?
You gonna let us come film for y'all?
Collab.
You're the first one I thought of, obviously.
I'm telling you, like
Oh,
I'm serious.
man.
Like
No.
when
If I want to do this right, I'm coming to y'all.
Yeah, like
you know that.
no,
Ooh,
no joke.
shit.
Like I already know kind of like what I'm assuming on what you want to do, and you already know how much of a fan I am of the original show, The Office, of what you basically started it all off on. I'm telling you, bro. Like I see the shots that some of them, and I just see like where I could be like, oh, if y'all would have did this, it would have took it to that like.
Yeah.
Telling you.
No, I
It's-
agree. The thing is, people don't appreciate. I don't think people appreciate it enough on short form. They don't give a shit.
No.
They really don't. Because here's the thing. Short form, I guess our brains are cooked on short form, but like
They are, it
something
is.
that I think is really impressive in a video, I'm like, oh, people are gonna love this.
It doesn't
I'll
do
go to
shit.
the comments and like nobody even mentioned it. It's like, fuck, dude. And
Pisses you
so
off.
we could get away with being sloppy. Because here's the thing.
No,
Nordo,
it can still be sloppy, but you just got to make sure it's sloppy in the right way.
yeah.
You get what I mean?
So all we do, we turn on the camera, press the red button. That's it.
yeah,
And we zoom every once in a while. That's it. We don't play with nothing. We turn on our mics. It's all, and I appreciate that. But at some point, when like the idea I want to do next, we have to take a step up.
you got to take it to the next level.
We can't keep just turning on the camera. That's it.
The thing that I'm thinking of because like I'll tell you now, they already making another like sitcom. The same people who made the original.
The Paper.
Yeah. Well,
That's-
that also, and then also they're making another one that is, what is the version of it, Brett? Oh, is the Paper? Yeah, it's the Paper then. So yeah, so I don't think it's gonna be good. I'm
gonna be cocky for 1 second. I think I'm better than a lot of the writers that go on these.
Oh
that-
yeah, I
that-
think so too.
I think I am better. And
Now, as
at
far
some point,
now from now, if we're talking about the Office, the original one,
no, whoa.
let's not talk crazy
Yeah,
here.
let's-
You know,
He's
let's,
not that cocky.
yeah,
No, no.
let's not talk crazy here.
I am not that disrespectful. That was I watched The Office still to this day. Like
Oh, yeah.
I'll go to sleep watching it because obviously I kind of do the same style, and I've never, I guess I appreciate the cinematography or like the
rawness,
writing.
You like the rawness too.
The writing too. It's like, fuck, how did they think of that?
Mm-hmm.
That was so clever, and it's so good because you would have to watch The Office 8 times. If you watch it for the 8th time, you're still seeing stuff like, damn, I
that you
didn't pick
didn't,
up on
yeah,
that.
yeah, that you didn't see.
Yeah, because they realized it on a documentary, and that's why he gave the glance. He like, without saying nothing, he made a sexual joke just because like Jim looks at the camera and goes, it's like he's making a joke right there.
That's expressions.
Right, the first time watching it, you're not gonna notice none of that shit. So like, it's just like the only thing that's like racking my brain is how many characters and stuff I'm gonna need. But the plot for the whole season 1, I know what it is.
Hell yeah.
I don't want to like give those spoilers, and then it's gym related, right?
Yeah.
So it would be like, I would say you need to have like a solid like to make it like keep it going and like have like different like stories. 6 or 7 people, 6 or 7 characters.
I agree. Thing is, I gotta find them from here, and then Luke would be like a special guest.
Yeah, that would
per se.
come on. Yeah.
I'm just trying.
He can be Luke. Oh my God, I got so many fucking ideas. We gotta have to talk. I got ideas for you, even now with that. Like I could just think about Luke coming in, like and like who he would play as coming in randomly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just because he's so far away, right? Or I don't know. Do you plan on doing some of them like, or do you plan on having like a set setting for it?
Set setting.
Set setting.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So this one's gonna be different because we're doing an idea every single time, but because I want to do a season, it's gonna follow along the same plot, right? It's gonna be the same characters. They're not like the characters aren't gonna switch up.
You need it. Are you gonna do it to where too? It's like you have different multiple stories in it, but then it all leads up
Yes.
to like one big.
Yes. So I don't know if y'all seen one of the last skits I posted was a sitcom, and so I was kind of playing with I love how it came out. I don't know why I like that skit so much, but it's like we had a separate plot, but Nardo had his own plot back at the house. You know what I mean? And it just all tied into
I
the
didn't see
end,
that one.
and it all came together, and I was like, "Fuck, that was good." It's like, damn, and we came up with that on the fly. A lot of the shit's improv.
No,
a
yeah,
lot of my
that's what I
shit,
say.
when basically now I'll have an idea. It's be like, hey, let's run this. It's like, this is what I'm thinking. This is how the plot's gonna go, and then we just come up with the lines as we go.
Yeah, no, that's how it's more natural like that too.
Mhm.
And it gives you that genuineness too.
All right, but with this, everything's gotta tie in, and it fucking excites me.
Dude, that's wild.
No, actually it does. You should
Excites
also
me.
do little small things too. That would hype people up. Like it would definitely hype me up if you did like little small Easter eggs.
That's what I was thinking. Literally, before you even said it, I was like, Easter eggs in there, like shit they don't even notice.
Like things they don't even notice, and things that also that you joke about that only people who've been watching you would know about.
Right.
Like that would even make it even more personable to to your authentic audience, right?
Yeah.
And then it would make people that doesn't watch it, that watches that might like find your channel, and they're like, I want to know what he meant by that. Let me go find his video bio.
Yeah.
Now you're getting people searching for old video. Come on, man.
Right. That's the thing. So when it comes to this, like, I just think it could be big on the viral aspect because if people start clipping it, say it's one scene, you know how you do with TV shows? It's like anybody is like one search on YouTube, boom, they have it.
You would need to get some modders, some clippers.
Yeah, 100%.
Like they would have to be, like you'd have to hire one and get them to just clip post.
Yeah. So that's the idea. Like, I guess a lot of shit I can't really speak on right now, which I apologize. But
Oh, yeah.
next time I'm here,
No doubt.
we can definitely talk about the brand a whole lot more. and then this one may take some time just because some shit gotta go down.
You gotta do it right too.
Mm-hmm.
What
That's the biggest thing.
Some shit gotta go down in order for you to make it happen.
Stuff that's not impossible. Is just I gotta build it first, essentially. Basically, I can say it. Like I gotta build basically the set for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you
That
doing
makes
it at? I'm assuming the gym. No.
It'll start off at the gym,
But
but then a lot of it's gonna take place at the crib.
so like that's where you're gonna build a set
Oh
at
shit!
in the man cave part. I'm guessing.
Come look at the house. I'll explain it to you.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Well.
yeah, so damn it, I want to talk about it. I want you.
No, don't ruin it. Don't ruin it. Don't
Yeah.
ruin it.
Yeah,
Fuck,
don't
we're
ruin
gonna run
it.
it back. We're gonna run it back.
Yeah, because
don't ruin it.
Once you come see the house, you'll understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt.
But yeah,
Shit.
it'll start off at the normal gym we were always at, but then it'll transition out of it.
I kind of can't. I'm kind of ready to see that.
I know it pisses me off because like normally, like I said, a lot of things we've been doing like it's kind of improv. Like even the skits and then the vlogs is kind of like we just kind of go with the flow. This one I have it set in my mind, so
yeah,
it's in the back of my mind.
It has to go how you want it to go.
That and I just keep visioning it. And it's like I want it to be done already. You know, so
That's
I'm
gonna
itching.
That's gonna be a longer project. That's not gonna be like your usual.
No, it shouldn't be though.
No.
It shouldn't be. This is like
No, this is the next level shit you want to
Wait,
get to.
wait.
exactly. It's the biggest thing I've ever done.
How long does it usually like? Do you know? Did you even look up any of that? Like how long it usually takes to like do a regular sitcom kind of deal?
Nope.
Like how long it takes to film one?
Nope, I'm doing it all myself.
Do we know anything about that, Brad? On
It's-
how
well,
long it would
it's-
take to film one, like in Hollywood?
You can't
If
even.
Duncan was
I
here,
would
he
think
would
at
know.
least 6 months, huh?
Duncan would know. Duncan would. His little brother was on 2.5 Men, or his big brother. He'll be able to tell us in a second.
I don't know if it'll relate though because
No, I'm just saying like how obviously, and you'll be on your time and your schedule, and you ain't like got 15,000 people all with hair and makeup and whatever.
Yeah.
What?
It depends on how many settings you have. It depends on how many people you have. So you have to.
Well, let me ask you this: how long is a normal 30-minute deal? Or are we talking about
30
an
minutes.
hour?
30 minutes, I would think.
20 to 30.
Yeah, 30 minutes. Yeah.
But you got to think commercials too, so about 24 to 27 minutes usually. Right?
Yeah, so around there.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. But like YouTube ads, you know. So I'm thinking, so that's my problem. I always think every single video that we do, I'm like, this could have been long form. We could have made this 12 minutes. Every single time I put all the clips when we do a skit, we put all the clips in there. Now, of course, there's some like dead running time and whatnot, but it's like I'm going through 20 minutes worth of footage to make as short of a video as I can. It always comes out to over 2 minutes. I'm like, damn, this is long as hell. But even the last one we filmed, we were like, oh, dude, we're going to have trouble getting this over a minute because a minute is what you get paid on TikTok. It was 2 minutes, over 2 minutes.
I don't think y'all gonna have trouble as far as like making time for it, just because it's gonna be so much talking involved too. You know?
Exactly. Absolutely not. So here's the thing. The only times people like say, oh, you're a good actor, I can't fully be a good actor because you have to rush the lines. It's like everything I want to spit out so fast because we're working on time constraints right here. So now we could fully,
Take your
leave
time.
that dramatic pause, leave that, them little spaces between
Like,
words
right,
and whatnot, or
you ready?
conversations.
You ready for this one? Colin ate a fucking donut today.
Wait, what?
And then you look at the camera, it's like dramatic.
Yeah.
Dun,
Yeah,
dun,
something like that. It's like,
You know what I mean?
it's like a lot of times we'll do it, and it's like, okay, we could speed this up.
Right.
Yeah, like, because a lot of our problems is like we go through this a lot. It's like we could probably cut that part. I mean, it's kind of useless, and let's just make this clip a little bit shorter because it's long, and so we don't have to worry about time constraints. The one time I did a long form skit, I thought of plenty more ideas that we could have done, and it was over 12 minutes long.
Damn. And that was a long form skit.
Mhm.
Well, that's not really. That's not even bad though. Like in the YouTube world, that's not long. Really.
No, it's not. But I didn't even do as much as I wanted to.
and it still came out. And it still came out to like 12, 13.
Yeah, and that was like 4 hours of shooting.
That's not horrible.
Mm.
What video was that?
who stole my protein. So basically,
That was like your house. I remember.
yeah, it's at my apartment. I'm trying to remember how I titled it, but basically, someone touched my protein, and it was an investigation to figure out who it was. I interrogated all of them, and then ended up being Nordo's bitch ass.
Oh, he really did do it. Out of everybody, it's always the quiet ones.
Exactly.
It's always the quiet ones.
So that's the thing. I was thinking of his character, what it would be. He's gonna have to be
Nardo.
yeah.
Or for in the show, or like he's definitely the silent like.
One line type of guy.
Yeah, like how can we compare him to The Office?
He'd be kind of like a Creed.
That's what I was Creed. That's what I was going with. That's what I was going with.
Not as I guess not as weird, but just like
No,
the one lines every once in a while.
Like he looks at it, like you show him something or whatever. Dude, the funniest line I remember off The Office. Dwight shows Creed whenever he's investigating the same kind of deal you was doing, investigating. Whenever he was investigating who threw the joint in the parking lot, and then Creed just goes, "That right there is Northern Lights sativa," and that was it, dude. That's all he said. And then Dwight was like, "No, that's marijuana," and then flipped it off of the counter. And then I'm just like, bro, it's shit like that though, where that's what makes The Office The Office. So like, I can't wait to like see what you got and what you got going on and what you gonna do, because that's gonna be good shit.
100%.
In a gym setting, like
We'll talk more about that next time.
that's gonna kill it. That's gonna kill it.
I don't want to
Sheesh.
spend too much time on it.
Yeah, we don't want to give too much
Let's keep
away.
going,
Yeah,
but
We gotta keep the viewers guessing on that one.
so just to give some of our viewers, just some game, I guess. What does how you able to stay successful in your days? Like, do you plan out your days, or do you have a certain routine that you go by where you wake up at a certain time and then you're doing this and you're doing that and then you making your way, or is there a certain thing that you follow, or is it just kind of
Organic.
wake up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely raw dogging life, bro.
Sheesh.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
literally.
talking about.
At this point, I don't have like a set schedule or anything. I get to the gym when I get to the gym. I always knock out my main things before the gym. So basically, if we film at night, I guess here would be a breakdown of like my day. I'd wake up if I have any important messages and like emails and all. I get back to that. If I need to get with Luke and all about podcast shit, we'll do that kind of midday, depending on what we have. And then we always film at night. So after that, I take all my calls and everything in the morning. Yeah, it's nothing crazy. I never film during the day. It's always night because Colin works late, Holden works throughout the day, and then to get everybody together is at night.
What is Holden doing that right now?
For work,
Mm-hmm.
he, I can't tell you exactly.
One of his best friends right here, guys.
I know what he does.
God damn.
I couldn't tell you his title, but I know he goes to like different restaurant stores, changes his line on kegs and whatnot, and
Oh, he works for fucking man.
UK?
No, he works
No.
with what you call it? With Zach and he works with Zach and Brennan. With-
distributors?
yeah,
Distributor.
with- yeah,
It's
it's
distributor.
Crown
Crescent
Crown Distributors.
yeah, I think so.
Yep, that's exactly who he works for. I know who he
So
works
that's
for.
what he does. I don't know his exact title. That's basically what I was saying.
Yeah, yeah.
But I know that's what he goes do throughout the day.
Basically, holding you're not important. So just fuck your job title. You know what I mean? No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
The only reason I know what Colin does is because honestly, I wouldn't know anything about what Colin does, but I worked there. Yeah,
Where Colin works at?
yeah, I was under him.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
At like a plant?
yeah, bro. I was
Oh.
I was doing the bitch work. He was sitting his ass in a chair the whole time, telling me what to do.
And now you look at him and be like, now what, bitch?
Not telling me what to do. Every once in a
Right.
while, he'd have to come on the walkie-talkie, give me some instructions.
Brody, before I watch this hole right here.
Say, suck my dick, Colin.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch these two
That's
trucks
crazy.
pass by. That's what we used to do. Whenever I used to work out for Cajun, my stepdad or whatever was pretty much like very, very high up in the company.
Yeah,
And also my stepbrother and then my best friend Sly. My stepbrother, his dad was the same person who was high up in the company, and then my buddy Sly, he was his dad was pretty high up, and they were like all the foremen and all would come up to us and be like, hey, y'all go direct traffic right there for about 2 or 3 hours, and then come stand by this pole over here, and y'all look like y'all doing a fire watch or something.
Go direct traffic for just randomly.
Yeah, just randomly, just wanted us to do something, and then didn't want to give us no hard work or nothing, just cause whatever. But nah, I feel that life ain't the life, that playing life. I don't like that life.
I mean, he's got it. I guess he's comfortable because.
Oh no,
he,
if he's
he
doing
just
what he's
sit-
doing,
well,
yeah.
he sits and watches a board all day essentially.
Mm.
Yeah, so like he's got it set up. If he was doing what I was doing, I would have made him quit his job. I did bitch work, man. So when the boats would come in, I was working the dock. I would get on the boats and I would pour the grain. It's a grain plant, so I would pour the grain into the shipping containers that are on the boat. And bro, all you do is breathe in corn dust,
I saw that
fucking
shit.
whatever, and then you gotta be meticulous about it. You gotta like fucking spread it out perfectly right. It's stupid, bro. Bro, I'm
Jeez.
so miserable. That's what motivated me the most.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that, and I just wanted to prove my ex-girlfriend wrong.
Your ex. That's what. It always
Yeah,
is,
I
though?
never really talked about that, but like she did not believe in what I was doing at the time.
Really.
Oh, bro, she.
I could be like, gotcha, bitch.
Bro, I don't think I ever talked about it on the podcast.
Sheesh.
And like, I'm not gonna talk about it any further, but I will say, she didn't support me. She didn't follow any of my accounts, nothing, and she
Well,
definitely thought I was gonna be a failure.
I have to know this though.
Well, you know what's
Did
crazy?
you- no, wait. But
I
we're
got a
not gonna talk
question,
about
too.
more. We're not gonna talk about more.
Man, I
after.
can't say one thing.
Yeah.
God.
One thing. I'm not gonna, he said he didn't want to talk about it.
I want to hear his first.
Go ahead.
No, I just
Go
like
ahead.
look when people talk that shit about these situations. I love it because you know why? Because it's kind of like a like I just said, gotcha, bitch kind of moment.
Yeah.
Like the only thing I want to know is like, look, you could have had this lifestyle. You could have been with this man, been enjoying his shit and doing this stuff.
And I'm
now
just-
you probably
I'm-
with some
I'm-
broke ass
well,
dude.
all
Now maybe not. Maybe he's not with some. Now maybe
Bro-
she's
Brody's
maybe
looking
she's
right
not
now
with
like-
some broke ass dude.
But
But
he's like looking like here right now. Like I'm not fucking saying shit.
I know he's not. But I'm just telling. Like that's all. Like you ain't even gotta tell me. Fuck. But I'm just saying that's the situation every time.
My thing is, this is the only question I have for you. You gotta answer this one, and then after this we can be done.
Okay.
Did she break up with you, or you broke up with her? And be honest. Be real.
I would think
If it was mutual, you can say it was mutual if you feel like it was mutual. But if she dumped you and she broke up with you because she didn't believe in you,
no,
say-
she didn't dump me.
it wasn't like that though.
She didn't dump me. It was more mutual.
But it was probably stemming from the fact of she didn't think that you was gonna doing what you was doing, right?
There were like no, that wasn't it. There was multiple things.
Multiple things.
There was multiple things.
So
It was
you're
it was
talking
more
about-
mutual, but definitely what was constantly in the back of my mind. Look, I would have gave look. Fuck, I guess I'll talk about it a little bit.
Fucking right. You got to.
You got to.
I essentially told her my plans with what I was gonna do with the social media. It's like, hey, I'm gonna get this sponsorship. I'll get this sponsorship. This sponsorship. And it's like that wasn't me being cocky. It's like that's my goal. Right. And I was like, once I have a couple things going in motion, it's like everything's gonna work out. And she just didn't want to fuck with it. She just didn't want to support me in any way. And
So-
everything that I said, this last thing I'm gonna say, everything that I told her was gonna happen happened.
That's great.
Well, what I noticed, and this is the last thing I'll say on it because I know you don't want to talk about it no more.
One more thing, like it was such a vulnerable moment because I'd never told anybody about it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
the one person in the world I wanted to be supportive of it,
Was her.
and she didn't.
What I feel, and that's
She did.
that's
You know what I just figured out? I just figured something out. Light bulb went off in my head just now.
what?
The whole fucking AI video. You dirty dog. You.
What?
Hey, look what you could have had. This could have been you in the hot tub. You got all the AI bitches around him.
No. All
Dude,
I-
that's so crazy. He's probably like,
No, she would never see that.
look, I don't even know her name. I'm gonna use it. Yes,
All I-
Sydney.
all I'ma
You
say
could have
is,
had this, baby. Guess what? I got Trixie. I got
Dixie.
Dixie.
Trixie and Dixie.
Fuck, look at these hoes in the hot tub with me, baby. This could have been you. Sorry, you didn't believe in me.
This is all I'm gonna say on the thing.
That's great.
I know who your ex is, and I know I know her only through because of my
Oh, here we
fiance.
go.
I think it's crazy how, like,
Dude, that would have been a plot
No, y'all-
twist if
y'all
your
were- y'all
fiance was his ex.
No.
That was, whoa, what happened there?
Okay.
That's crazy. Hold up.
what I'm saying is, I see her in the gym. Well, no, she.
That's crazy.
No, like, tell me this. Is this not awkward and
Like,
weird? No.
whoa.
Is this not awkward and weird for y'all? Like, so, like, I've been.
I mean, I don't know her. It might be awkward once y'all tell
No,
me
no, no.
later.
I've been in the gym with, like, at the same time you've been in the gym,
Mm-hmm.
and she has definitely been working out at the same time that you're doing stuff, like video and content and stuff like that. Am I right or am I wrong? Are we talking about the same girl?
Yeah,
we are. We are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
No, it's not awkward. Maybe for
no,
her.
no, that's what I'm saying. I know it's not awkward for you, but what I'm saying is, if I, like, in her mind, she gotta be like, damn, I fucked up. Like, damn, I'm an idiot.
I won't speak on that. I have no idea what she thinks. There's no way.
My thing is, if she didn't want anything, absolutely nothing to do with you, and like just completely wanted to like just be away from you, lifting ain't that great of a gym. You know what I mean?
Oh, she don't live here no more. This was.
Oh.
You must be talking about years ago. She's been
How long has she been going?
year and a half.
So I'm talking about 2 years ago that she was working out
Yeah,
there.
probably so. That had to be right after our split.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, I've literally never brought her up on a podcast or anything because we were together a long time. I still have like love for her. If she reached out to me and wanted anything, I would do it.
You help her out.
Oh, not anything. You know what I mean by
Yeah,
that.
Yeah,
Like,
give her that pity fuck. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, get it one more time. That's fucking right.
You know what
you know it.
you know what I mean? Like she had. You know what I mean by that? Like
Brody. I need 100. I need
Oh,
100K.
that's
oh,
crazy.
you want to see what you miss? Hit it once and then be like, gotcha, bitch. That's it.
none of that. But I know what I mean by that. Like,
Yeah.
You know,
No, totally, yeah.
I'm still, we didn't leave on a bad note. Like it wasn't the best note in the world, but at the same time, we split because we had some differences. That's about it. Still, like her family was the best family I could ask for because I was living with them.
Hell yeah.
I was living with them at the time. Like I couldn't, like they were parents to me. You know what I mean? So like our whole family, awesome.
I'm trying to imagine Brody back in the day with this because I've been seeing some videos and photos of you back whenever you posted on your Snapchat.
Dude.
Boy, you look scraggly. You look like you was about to.
Bro, that was like freshman,
was
sophomore year of
crazy.
college. That was
Dude,
bad.
No,
bro.
but like you don't even look nothing like that no more.
Mhm.
Like just in your face. Like I don't know. It looked like he was up to no good. Straight
no,
up.
no. Dude, back then with my long hair, dude, I just had my chin hair.
Yeah.
I look like a stoner piece of shit.
Dude looked like he was up to no good, dude.
Dude, I look back at that. I was like, dude, I can't believe I was rocking that.
Beanies and shit.
Rocking it, bro.
Hell yeah.
That's
it's
who she started. No, never mind. We weren't dating at that point.
But that's growing moments. It's growing
Yeah.
moments. That's it.
Yeah.
It's good to look back at that and be like, look where I came from there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
But
got
it-
the same shit.
No, but all with her, it's all love.
Oh, no doubt.
It's all love. It didn't work out. It's okay.
Let's talk about a few things, that I know some of our viewers are gonna want to know. So, with you and your goals in life, what would you say would be the most important between money, freedom, or the impact that you're giving on people like in the YouTube space? Because I know that also probably is about a big motivator for you is, I'm looking at your Snapchat and I see people commenting like, hey, Brody, what can I do for this or whatever? And you reply back. And I don't see a lot of creators doing that as much as you do, right? Because I follow some other fitness influencers and they don't really give out that knowledge. So I want to know from like your aspect, what's kind of like the most important for you and what keeps you driving?
What originally started all this was that I know how cheesy and corny it sounds. I like making people laugh. I like making people smile. And so that's the thing. Even I probably not all the time, I rather please others. And this sucks being a people pleaser. And I had to change that with being business, having a business mindset. I like being a people pleaser. I always want people to be, satisfied with anything they do with me. You know what I mean? So what the reason I say that is because like I just want to make people laugh. I want to bring people happiness in any sort of way. I know how cheesy that sounds, but like even like when I bought the house, I was like, awesome, I got a house. But what really made me happy was when my brother brought his kids over and they were enjoying the pool. They were cutting up in the house, and I was like, hell yeah, my house. They're enjoying uncle's house. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So like I just like making other people happy. So whatever I could do by that, that's really my goal. And so, what was the exact question again?
Basically, where you finding it? Where you finding the most that kind of, I guess, fulfills you, whether it be in the money, the freedom, the happiness, or basically the impact that you give to others.
Yeah, so all of it definitely ties into that. I say the money's the least important. The money's great. Don't get me wrong, because when I came out of college, I was like 100K a year. Awesome, set me up for life.
Dude, all right, let's like take a quick pause right there. Not everybody makes that, and not most. I would say what? I would say 90% of people do not make 100K starting out.
100%. That's the thing because I thought that was the goal. That's the thing. That was the goal when I came out of college. That was my mindset. That was where I was at because when I graduated, like I said, I had $100 to $400 in my bank account when I was in college. Like a lot of times, I was buying $18 a rack of Bush Light. You know what I mean? To go to a party.
Yeah.
Like when we would go out or something, I'm spending $20 maybe, and I'm like, fuck, that's steep. You know what I mean? So money, I like how I grew up because of that. So
what I'll say, what I'll commend you for, honestly, what you saying that is, I'd say the way that you grew up made you self-aware to not care about money like that because they have a lot of people who grew up with money who don't even think like that, right?
100%.
They think the total opposite, and they just like, oh, I need it, whatever the case,
Yeah.
or to whatever to progress. But the fact that you came from, I'm not gonna say nothing, but you came from something, you built yourself up, that puts a new perspective on you, right?
100%. Yeah, I definitely didn't come up from nothing. My parents helped me out greatly, meaning I wasn't the kid who got everything they wanted, but I was a kid, like, if I asked enough, I would get it for Christmas. You know what I mean? Like, I had to wait to get stuff that I wanted, and that would be the big item. But, like, I didn't get anything I wanted, or, like, everything I wanted, shall I say. I didn't have $1,000 to my name until I came home one summer and worked construction. So I think that was sophomore year of college. So 19 years old, I had my first $1,000. Like I wasn't giving money. Like I would just get gifts. Other than that, never had a lot of money to my name. You know what I mean? So in my head, what I was saying when I graduated, 60,000 was like my original goal. It's like get there, I'd be cool, I'd be chilling. And then 100K was like the end goal, you know what I mean? And like when you put things in perspective, like once you know how money actually works, just like 100K is great, amazing for a lot of people.
But it's just a dime in a dollar jar.
Yep, it is. And so once I realized like the money I can make is awesome, but at the same time, I think I could be chilling making 20% of what I make now. You know what I mean? And I would be fine because I don't want the materialistic things. You don't see me with a fancy watch. You don't see me pulling up in the baddest car in the fucking town.
Well, no,
Anything
I made comments to you before on, and I was like, bro, I was like, what you rocking right there? And then you told me or whatever, like, dude, this is my brand or whatever. They sponsor me. I was like, all right, yeah, that's why you're rocking. All right, yeah, that makes sense, right?
Not a single thing you could look at me and be like, oh, you spend money on that besides the shoes. Bought the shoes.
What kind of
Right.
shoes those are? Oh, some Brooks.
Brooks. Just like, I want a white pair of shoes.
Yeah.
Never heard of Brooks before. Just like, fuck it. They're
Brooks
white.
is a great brand.
They're white. They give me like an inch or two in height. I was like, fuck yeah.
Comfortable.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
They are. Yeah, I love them. But basically, like, I don't care about the materialistic shit. I really don't. That's why, like, I don't show off my core. Not that it's like a sick ass core or anything, but it's like, I don't show that off. I don't show off my house that I just bought. Because I don't care. I don't need to put up on this front. There's people that like they show off all these cars and shit, and you realize, oh, they're broke as hell. It's like,
They rented some of those.
yeah,
cars.
they're renting it. Or like, there's one dude getting exposed right now on TikTok, right now because he was doing that shit. Anyway, so like the money isn't an important factor. The freedom is great. I love that. But like I said, it comes with a mental toll. Like once you have a little bit more freedom, you're the boss of what you do and whatnot. You realize you have to start thinking about more stuff. You have to decide what's going on with your business and everything rather than just showing up, getting your shit done.
I mean, at the end of the day, you can lose it all next week if you do the wrong thing. 'Cause
100%.
At the end of the day, you a creator, so let's say your views don't align with something that you might say something or whatever, but I know you very, very particular and you PR trained for that. So you make sure you don't mess up those type of deals, right?
Mhm.
But I mean, anything can happen, right?
100%. Just like that. I mean, especially with today's world. It's not even that I'm PR trained. I'm just not like that. Like,
Right. You have respect.
you know, yeah, exactly. So I play this character like a douchebag, but like, I'm really just like, I've never been in a fight in my life.
Brody's
I've never.
a
never,
respectful douchebag.
Wait, exactly. Well, here's the thing. I've never been in a fight in my life. I've never had an argument with my friend. I don't hold a grudge on anybody in my life.
Oh, you had
ever.
an argument with your friends.
Oh, like a bicker?
Yeah,
Maybe like
y'all
banter,
at the golf
but
course. You didn't
Colin-
hit that shot right there. Yeah, I did.
Oh yeah,
That
no,
moment.
100%. I talk the most shit to my friends,
Uh,
but I've never lost a friend.
Right.
My friends that I have right now, Colin met him at 4 years old. Holden met him at 4 years old. Nordo came on later because he's younger.
I can tell you
have the
this.
whole same friend group that I have. The guys that I first met the first day of college, I'm going to his wedding tomorrow. Tomorrow's his rehearsal dinner.
Who that is?
Danny, he was
I was about
we
to say.
played baseball together.
What-
When I make friends, I hear these stories about like people going through it with their friends or they lost a friend because of this. It's like I've never lost a friend or anything in my life. You know what I mean? I don't start arguments with people. I don't say I'm not disrespectful to people. It's like if I fuck with you, I'm gonna mess with you a lot and I'm gonna banter and you're gonna know that I'm bantering. And so like I would never like talk I guess disrespect you to where like you won't look at me as a friend or
Well,
something.
no, yeah, no doubt. Like, so what I notice about you is from everybody that I ever met or talked to and like talked about with you or something, they had nothing but good things. Nobody ever was like, yeah, that dude was a dick back in the day,
Mhm.
or everybody was like, oh, dude, I played ball with Brody. Like, yeah, cool as fuck. Like, everybody was always like, cool dude, great dude, talk like good dude to talk to. You know what I mean? It was never. I honestly never ever heard one bad review of you. If I guess I could say.
I guess it has to do a little bit with like I said earlier, being not a people pleaser, but I want everyone to like me, and it's not like that doesn't mean I'm gonna sacrifice some things that I do to like please you, but I'm also not gonna like rub you like go out to rub you the wrong way, even though like maybe I dislike your character or what you do, I'm still gonna be cool with you as long as you don't disrespect me. You
Right.
know what I mean? Like it's not like I'm taking disrespect or like I let people walk all over me, but at the
Right.
same time, I'm not out here.
I feel like if somebody would like randomly like come up to you and just be starting shit, where you'd be like, like, whoa, man, what the fuck is going on here? Like,
I'm gonna
the fuck-
banter.
What the
What
fuck
do you
we
mean,
doing?
pal?
Yeah, what do you mean, guy? Like,
Yeah.
like,
I mean, I'm gonna banter with him.
Yeah.
He's like, you're a piece of shit. It's like, yeah, no, I know that. And, like my Snapchat, it's like, even though I don't think I'm a piece of shit, but like, yeah, I know that. My Snapchat people tell me all the time.
Yeah.
It's like, why don't you like me? And then like they might tell me, it's like, yeah, you're right. It's like I'm not gonna feed into like I've really never really had anybody talk shit to my face. But if they would, I wouldn't feed into it. I would just be like, yeah, you're right. It's like, bro, I'm not. What you think I'm gonna argue with you? I'm not giving you the time of day. You know what I mean?
That's
But
funny.
so you said money, freedom was another thing.
Money, freedom, happiness, you already had happiness, and then the impact you would put on people. 'Cause
Impact.
I would say that would be a big thing because I will say the people that do follow you, they follow you, and you have a secure audience.
Mhm.
Like the people that follow you because they genuinely like you and genuinely care what you have to say.
Mhm. Yeah, impact's a big thing as well. So like, I want people to better themselves, right? So and like, there's multiple ways to do it. I think I go about it the right way. I do funny stuff. It's entertaining, but if you really watch it, to beginning to end. I'm showing, like, say we did the cut versus bulk, which was big. I'm just gonna give that as an example. It's like it's showing the benefits of being cut. It's showing the benefits of being bulky. But it's showing there's benefits to both, and whatever you want to do, you just gotta fucking do it. So my impact, I'm trying to make a good impact. So like right now, when we're starting the Shred series, I'm gonna offer a cash prize to anybody who wants to follow along with us. Whoever sends over the best transformation at the end of our challenge, they'll do it on their own. They're not gonna be a part of the videos.
That's
But,
actually great. That's
yeah,
a good way to get the
They're
audience.
gonna do a
Yep.
transformation with us, and whoever wins gets a cash prize, or maybe it's supplement. It's probably gonna be a cash prize plus additional stuff. It's gonna be like a shitload of my product. You know what I mean? So you're winning something. So I'm just trying to impact people to where they can better their own lives, and I want to show people that like this shit's not hard when you really like. I'm nobody special. I'm the least special guy ever. Like there's
What he
I'm
mean?
trying to think
What
about it.
he
There's nothing
what he
special
means?
about me.
Yeah, what he means by that is there is something special about you, right? You have a good head on your shoulders, but I'm guessing like just for the audience to know is you meaning like you're just like another guy. You're
Well, he's humbled. Listen, he's humbled.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You're grounded. Let's say that. You're grounded.
But at the end of the day,
You didn't forget where you came from.
yeah.
100%,
But at the
100%.
end of the day, you are special. You get what I'm saying? Like
Thank you,
you
man.
are.
I appreciate it.
Y'all fucking hug it out. Let's make it. Yeah. I felt like that was a bro moment. Y'all
Nah,
fucking get that.
look.
God damn.
But you know what I mean. You are special because at the end of the day, you're doing things that not. I mean, how many other creators do you know of? Maybe a handful that come from where we come from and doing what we're doing, and especially on the level that you're doing it at. How many? None. I mean, what you got a couple, but it's not gym influencers. It's more like Cajun style things.
Now you done
stuff.
pissed off every other creator around. God.
Well, no.
Well, here's
I'm
the
just
thing.
joking.
You know,
But here's the thing. I'm gonna talk a little shit. I don't have to fake accent, you know.
Oh,
to
God. I got
Don't
him.
get me with,
Oh, shit.
Don't get me with that.
Nope.
Don't even get me
Nope.
started on that,
Shit.
dude. 'Cause
Oh, my God.
you gonna,
Look, I'm from Louisiana, and I don't gotta put on the accent. You know what
Come
I mean?
on, bro.
dude, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, my
That's what we
God.
say. And then somebody even commented on our accent. I know my accent can get pretty thick sometimes, right? But people don't understand. I tell Austin this every day, and I'll say it this podcast. I said a few other podcasts. I really don't give a fuck at this point. We had one of the guys, you know, Ralph the Baker. He came to one of our things. He's probably the biggest one out of all of them. And he came to our event for the shrimp ball a couple weekends ago. And he came and, you know, balled some stuff in the crab man, which was pretty cool and stuff. But you got all these other clowns that's, you know, making this food content all. And yeah, dude, I'm going bowling and I'm balling this shrimp and my daddy's coming later on with the P-Rock full of frogs.
They put it
Yeah,
on.
dude, we can all fucking talk like that. We can all do that. Dude, I'm telling you right now, this motherfucker gets a TikTok video and shows people and like his ingredients and how to make food. Oh my God. Blowing up. I'm telling you, like making food that people couldn't even imagine the flavors and what they tasting.
Put that on a cracker, dude.
Yeah.
Yo,
Don't even get me started with him.
So,
And then, but look, you want me to be real with you? You meet them. I've been meeting all these guys. I've been talking with them. Look, I go and I introduce myself. I tell them who I am and what we do. Dude, they think their shit don't stink. Like almost,
They don't give a fuck.
like no, like they think they too cool or whatever. And I'm just like, bro, you ain't fucking shit, dog. I'm just like, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I really don't like one of the one you just brought up. I didn't even want nothing to do with him. I was forced to by one of the colleges that we do work with to go and give an interview with them. And I was like, I didn't really want to even do it. And the dude was just like looking at me and like acting like he didn't want to like just be there. And I was like, I really just want to be like, well, fuck you, dude. I don't want to do your interview anyway. I'm doing this because I'm forced to be here. I'm forced to be doing this right now. Like,
Yeah.
it's like a fucking war.
well, no, it's true. And then you got the other guy that he works at a news channel now or something like that because he couldn't even keep up with, he wasn't making no money off of it. So it's just like, how long can you keep up the dumb Louisiana accent and then also quit making us fucking look so stupid just because we from fucking South Louisiana? We're not fucking stupid people. We might look and we might sound stupid. You might think I'm stupid on this channel, but guess what? We sitting in a fucking $60,000 studio right here. This motherfucker sitting in multi-million-dollar fucking crane business. Like, you know what I mean? Like what? Like
Listen,
what are we
dog,
talking about?
you rep Pierre Part well.
No,
Give me that. No, you did,
Yeah.
dog. You dap me up. Pierre Part is proud of you, my guy.
You're from Pierre Port?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I would have never
Dude,
came
there's
here.
dude, the statue's coming in next week. We're gonna put it up at the beginning of Pierre.
But
Welcome. So, it's gonna be Nick riding a wolf.
It's just like, fuck, bro. I'm glad you said that though, cause like it's just like,
But they are proud. I hear it.
nah, dude, I resonate with that though a lot. Like it's just
That's
like,
the shit that pisses me off, though. It's like
they
dude,
make us look stupid.
Well, I'll be honest, dude. I've never had really a bad encounter with any other creator. I think it's, dude, it may just be, I'm just saying, try to talk myself up. Maybe the energy I give off. Nobody's.
I wouldn't say
ever-
bad encounters. I would just say they would act the most like they're too good.
I guess I got that. It's
I
like
put it to you like this: not the dude that you just said, not the put on a cracker dude, the other dude who talks over here who puts out the songs and thinks he's whatever DJ, whatever. I ain't gonna say his name. I ain't gonna call him out like that. But I asked him. I saw him at a festival or something, and I knew he was kind of big, right? So I was like, I looked at him, and it was the spaghetti festival, and I walked up to him, and I was like, "Hey, bro," I was like, "Don't I know who you are?" like, yeah, this is who I am. I was like, what you doing videoing by yourself right now? You don't have a crew that videos you? And we talking about somebody with a million followers just on one of his social media platforms.
From around here?
Yeah. And he was like, oh no, I do it all myself and all. And now this dude is working for somebody because he doesn't make no more money. He ain't making the money that he was making on, the social platforms like he was back then.
Tell me after, because I don't know you.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you who it is. But we approached him to come on, and he was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to come on. I messaged him, and he completely ignored our messages. And I'm just like, some of these people, I'm just like, who do y'all think y'all are? Like it's just like, all we trying to do is trying to boost up y'all, We get 250,000 views a month just on between our channels and everything that we push out. It should be a privilege for y'all to come on to our channel and be able to speak about whatever y'all want to speak about. Somebody like you're doing us a favor, Connor, right? You don't need us to fucking, to make yourself successful. But somebody like that, but like, look at you. I fucking text you. I'm gonna get either a text back or something within, it might not be right away, because I'll tell you, that is one thing. Yeah, I know you're fucking busy, but
100%. If you call me, it'll be the best option.
Right, exactly. But if I text you, you still text me back at some point.
Mm-hmm.
These other dudes, and you making way more money and doing way cooler shit and going to way more things than these other guys, and they won't even give us the time of day. And it's just like, who are you? Who are you really? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know who you're referring to, but that's the. I mean, dude, I will say, if like y'all continue to try to get guests, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt.
I can't tell you how many people fell through, and that's the thing about the podcast world. They will fall through. They will fall through. Cause not so me. Like, if I have the opportunity to come here, I'm gonna show up every time. You know what I mean? But there's some people that are just like.
But you know what I think the problem is? Like he said, I think it's not so much. I mean, look, once you're here in the studio, it's like, okay, well, they're actually got it. I mean, look, it is set up nice,
It's
okay?
a badass setup.
No, it
100%.
really is. No, it really is. But my point is, I think, look, because obviously we just starting out at it. I'll say, this year is kind of the fresh thing. And we don't have the following per se yet, but it's catching on really rapidly. And I'm sure we're going to get some flack because the other ones will say, oh, well, they just got this many followers. Yeah, that's fine. That's cool. But listen, this ain't our only thing we got going on. Like, this is not what we're doing for a living.
This is a
side thing right now until we can get it going up. Now, listen, you want to compare livings, then okay, let's get in a pissing match about comparing livings. But I don't think they want to do that because it's not a comparable game.
100%.
So that's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is, like, look, come sit down, bullshit. We're here to talk and have a good time. That's all it is.
That's why I come at it too, where what pisses me off, because like, I'm the type of guy, I'll make friends and I'll talk with anybody about anything, whenever, whatever. Mm-hmm. Just kind of like how you talk with anybody about whatever, whatever. Just like Austin, talk about anybody, wherever, whatever. Dude, these dudes are not making the amount of money that they're portraying that they're making to be able to just kind of blow us off and be like, fuck you guys, y'all guys ain't fucking shit, right? Like,
well, no, because it's a follower comparison. Look, that's that media world.
That's
how.
I don't look. It's you run into those people every once in a while. You could tell they're not genuine humans. Mm-hmm. Just straight up, because they're. I don't know. I guess it all depends on how you were raised and shit. I'm not saying like I had to, like my parents did it for me, but it's like I don't care who you are. If anybody wants to come to the gym and like they want me to be in their video, I'm gonna do it. Dude, I remember where I started from. I wasn't nobody. Just because I have collectively 10 times the amount of followers as somebody doesn't mean I'm better than them in any sort of way. In fact, why would you not want to, especially somebody where we have the same home base? Why would you not want to try to bring them up in any sort of way?
Look, that's what I'm saying too.
In the respect, look, obviously, I didn't go to the school run the same crowd as y'all did, but when I first met you, because of Nick, obviously, Nick was telling me what you did and how many followers, and I never know. And listen, you're a humble guy. Honestly, my true opinion, you're a humble guy, and I noticed that you don't let the fame and the stuff get to you. Yes, you got millions of followers, but guess what?
I actually fuck with Brody.
No, but that's what I'm saying. No, I know that. No, but what I'm saying is, it's cool because, like, look, he could be like the rest and say, I got millions of followers. I travel, the U.S. and go do these shows. And
he could be on a whole different level.
He could be like, I don't fuck with the hometown no more. But you don't. You come back to your hometown and it's like, look, it's like nothing ever changed.
Right.
Show your roots. And that's what I was about to say too. Like, with all these other guys too around here and shit. Like that's one thing that I noticed about you too is you'll talk with anybody about anything, and these other guys, dude, is just like I don't know. I guess it's more like a pride thing too.
No, a little bit of
Where-
fame fuck people's heads up.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of ego involved, especially when
yeah.
you get some followers and some people really don't know how to handle it. They think they're better than what they are. But it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, bro, just because you got a followers doesn't mean shit. It really doesn't. It really doesn't.
No, it don't because like a lot of people like I look at it like this. You know, we do pretty well. We make a good living. Austin makes a great living. There has never been a time where somebody has approached me or we went into a social setting and we couldn't talk to somebody and make friends with them or whatever the case and just have a good time. But I've done seen so many times where, you know, if Austin or I took Austin or whatever, we might go to like a event where we have like a lot of other millionaires from the other area around and all. People won't even come up and talk with us at our table and shit sometimes. Like some of them would be if they knew Austin, not me specifically, just because they really don't know who I am, right? But it's just like, I don't know. I feel like once you get to a certain level, it's like you either keep what you have from what you started with, right? Or you kind of just, you grow into that, I'm too good for that type of person. I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird thing to kind of maneuver, especially around here, just because they got so many people that just, they're not genuine. And this is South Louisiana. This is where we're supposed to be the most genuine.
That's the thing. I think like being around here is when people get a little bit of money, they get a little bit of followers, they associate it with the rest of like
Everybody
who we
else.
have around here. And
Correct.
it's like,
Correct.
I'm better than you now. Not better than nobody. I don't think I'm better than
It's that Hollywood
Yeah,
mentality.
I don't think I'm better than anybody. I guarantee you. Like I'm saying, like I have no idea what type of like money you bring in. You might make more than me. It doesn't matter. But like some people may look at it like if they just see you right now, they may like, you know, who the fuck is this guy? Why should I give
No,
him
look,
attention?
I'll put it to you like this.
And then
And we can cut it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
no,
off.
you're fine.
We can cut this out if you want to cut this out, but I'll put it to you like this. Both Austin companies make multi-million dollars, millions of dollars, each one of his companies in a year. I have met people who don't make a quarter of what this motherfucker makes. And they will not even like if I'm trying to set up something or do something, they'll act like they're too busy. I fucking call Austin. Hey, Nick, if you don't answer, 2 minutes later, hey, my bad, I missed your call. I just saw you called.
100%. And you can see the people who are genuine by the way they talk to anybody. Because let's say, you know, it's a bunch of millionaires in a room and they have no idea about your following status or how much money you make, the business that you have, nothing. They still talk to you like a genuine person. You can tell that's a genuine ass person. But if you put something on your head that says, oh, I make this much, I run this business, I have this amount of followers, notice how many people come up to you.
Well, you may tell you, and you're right, 100%. But you may tell you what's crazy too, and I experienced this. See, look, beforehand, I never did any social media.
Mhm.
The whole business aspect. Look, I would try to post every now and then on Facebook or whatever, and that's kind of when I found Nick. But it kind of wow moment for me was when I started getting them to push stuff out. Like, look, I'd already been doing different things for several years and kind of just been in the grind.
Mhm.
Well, then all of a sudden it's out on media, and I've said this in past deals, but it's crazy just to show people gravitate to actually seeing it. Like, it's one thing if somebody's talking and talking you up, and they're like, oh, yeah. But if they can't see it, they don't believe it.
Mhm.
But once you start putting it out on media and kind of doing that different thing, dude, I get people like, man, y'all doing the damn thing. Y'all blowing up. Y'all getting big. I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh, I mean, I seen your Facebook and I seen the videos. I'm like, yeah, well, we just started recording stuff. But, like, we've been doing this.
Mhm.
Like, we've been doing the grind. I've been hustling.
100%.
Now y'all just seeing what I've been doing for the last few years.
And then the crazy.
But that's the mindset. Look, people gravitate to, and I hate to say it, but they gravitate to they itemize stuff. They want to see an actual image of something and they idolize it like, oh man, look, people don't believe in like, oh, they make a lot of money until they got to see you. Like, what do they imagine? Like, oh, you got to see a stack of money before you believe that somebody's making money? That's crazy.
It's everybody wants to benefit from something, essentially. I don't look at anybody and be like, hey, I'm going to benefit from them. Let me do something. That's why I never give a fuck about a collab. Don't care who you are. I can get the same amount of views or I can make the same amount of money doing what you're doing without your help, essentially.
I like how you said that. I like how you said that.
Everybody can. That's how it was always my mindset. It started off because I didn't want to show people that I'm doing this, that I was even doing social media, right? And so it's like I'm always gonna stick to myself. It's like if I ever get a platform, I'm gonna put my boys on. I don't want to go to LA. I don't want to do all this stuff. LA lifestyle fucking sucks, bro. I've been out there long enough. Oh man, dude, if you get wrapped up in this shit,
Like what? Like just like as far as like.
just like so many fake people. Everybody.
Oh, yeah,
what
fake-
we're talking about.
Well, it's
Everybody
Hollywood.
wants
It's
to
a
benefit
show.
off of
It's a
everybody,
show.
which is good. You could grow your brand like that. You could go that route. I didn't have to benefit off of anybody, and I love that, and I will always be proud of that. But what I was saying, what everybody wants to benefit off of something. It's like, hey, if I have this conversation with somebody who I know is successful, maybe it could give me a connection. Blah blah blah. They don't know who you are. They don't give a shit about that. It's like me. I'll have a conversation with anybody. I'll talk to anybody who is a fan, and they're like, hey, yeah, I've started content, and that's me, someone who's been and grinded for 5 years. Sometimes it could be like a little annoying. It's like, oh, dude, I want to start content. Can you hop in this video? It could be annoying because like, I feel like you're not gonna stick with it. You're not gonna put in the grind that I put in. But I put all that shit to the side. It's like, I don't care, dude. You're starting something.
Well, no, what you.
I want to see you succeed. I'm gonna be in it.
Well, give them.
I'm gonna help you out.
Give them this little thing, like just to make sure that they do succeed, like to help them out. Be like, stick with this for 6 months, and then ask me again.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? That way,
Yeah.
that way you know that they're serious about it and that they're actually gonna do what
Well,
they're saying they're gonna do.
I did something a little similar. The guy was like, came up to me in the gym and was like, I want to take a post video with you. I said, okay, we're gonna do it, but we have to do it again in a year. I want to see if you stuck to it. Also, if you stuck to the gym. Yeah,
That's
we're gonna
about
do
to
it
keep-
again in a
That's
year.
about it. Whoever you did that with, they about
Yeah.
to be on that shit.
Yeah, I'll never turn somebody down for the first time. You know what I mean? That
Yeah.
that is a good thing though, because I think I seen Casey, what's his last name? I think you were on his podcast. He does his podcast by himself.
Casey.
Somebody turned him down to be a guest. There was like, do it for a
A
year,
year or
do it for
whatever.
a year, and then come back on. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, that was
Now
cool.
I wouldn't turn somebody down like that. Like honestly, like if somebody reaches out to me, it's convenient for me. Like if they want to do a Zoom call, have me on a podcast, I would do it. Right? If I have the time and I'm not traveling or whatnot. But especially if they're in person, like you guys, I would come anytime if I'm available. Like even Casey, he was like, he's by himself, he's doing his thing. I was like, I respect the shit out of it. And he told me, I was like, hey, I'll be your first guest or something like that. He was like, I want to get this stuff going. You know what I mean? And then I'll have you on. I think I can't remember what it was, maybe episode 20, 30, something like that.
Yeah, he
And then I
started
finally
rolling.
came on.
He started rolling with him.
Yeah, he's super consistent. So like, I respect that. I respect anybody trying to do what we're doing, down here, because you don't see that often. I still think I was the very first person to do the fitness shit around here.
Oh yeah.
100%.
I believe so.
Definitely.
Yeah.
In the whole state, I think I was maybe the first person in fitness, right? Because I remember going to the gym and busting out. I didn't even bust out a tripod, really, dude. That's the thing. I had maybe 500,000 followers collective. Never spent a dime. You don't that goes to show if you want to do the content shit, you don't have to spend anything. These iPhone cameras, I don't
Yeah, I
have
was
my
about
phone
to
on
say
me.
that.
These iPhone cameras, money. If there's one thing you need to buy, it's a mic because audio is important. But I would just set it up. Like say I have my bottle.
Motherfucker, I'm just gonna say this real quick. I dreamed this. I definitely dreamed this. I dreamed this moment right here. It's not deja vu because we didn't have this topic and we didn't conversate last time off a podcast. I dreamed this right here. You were talking about, I know the exact next words you're gonna
That's
say.
what deja vu is, though.
No.
Something that
That is
never
what
occurred,
deja
right?
vu
Bullshit.
is.
No, deja
saw
vu
into the
is something
future.
that's never occurred.
Yeah, but I saw
He
into
saw-
the future. I dreamed this. Yeah,
It's a
Oh, we're about to
fortune
get some
teller.
flack for this bullshit.
I'm not even joking right now. He was doing this, I'm pretty sure it was last night.
So,
Wait,
so what did
wait.
he say, bro?
Wait. He said, basically what you said. I had deja vu. I'm a fortune teller. I'm better.
Yeah, I saw a future.
That's deja vu.
All right, Brand, mark this down. It's a new service y'all gonna offer. Future fortune telling.
Straight up, bro. That was crazy, but no, keep on going. Just had to
But
say that.
I didn't spend a single dime. I would pop my phone on something like that. I did my videos. And what I was getting at is that everybody would look at me weird because that was not a thing.
Can I say the other thing that I know you was gonna say that I know you had, and just to prove that I know I dreamed this, that there's no way I can have this information.
Okay.
You used to have a little spider web thing that you had for your phone, and that you would clip on your phone, and it was like as a tripod. Am I right or am I wrong on that? Like a little attachment piece that you would put on your phone, and it would like connect to somewhere on the gym.
It was.
It was
Yeah.
just like a little piece, and it wasn't an actual tripod.
I was gonna say that, but
But-
yeah, that's true.
But that's true, right?
Yeah, it is
Shut the
true.
fuck
Here's the thing.
You never talked about that though, right?
No.
You never
That-
talked about it to me.
About 2 weeks ago, I did the same conversation on my Snapchat story.
Bitch, you follow him. You're an idiot. Oh my god.
that's
This
what
dude,
it's from.
fuck
That's
him,
what
bro.
it's from. God, no.
This dude here,
Oh.
you follow his shit.
Yeah, but I don't think about
God
it like that.
damn, you're
You're right. You're right.
okay. So we know Nick
Because-
follows you now.
So
what the
I had-
fuck? You're
I
not a
had the
fortune
phone
teller.
case.
I know. I couldn't do. I was like, dude. I was like, I swear to God,
This
bro.
100%.
fucking dude.
I was like, I've seen this. Like I've seen
Oh
this
my
happen.
God.
Yeah, no, that's what I talked about. But at the end, I was like, yeah, I had a phone case that had a stand, blah blah blah, I would flip out, and that was my tripod. Yeah, so yeah, same
Goddamn.
story.
Yeah, well, we know he's not.
Yeah, it's
Sorry,
going. You
cancel
should-
that,
you
Brant. Take that off the list of things. Nick is not a fortune teller.
Hey, that's good shit though. Hey,
Oh,
at least you know
shit.
I'm watching shit.
Yeah, true.
I'm
Dude, you Nick's gonna be one. Let me read your poem. Yep, it's sweaty.
It's like, yeah, you're gonna die next week.
You're the most shittiest palm reader. This fucking
No,
dude
dude,
here.
I swear, dude, I really did thought I was.
Yeah, you watched this fucking video 3 weeks ago.
All right, Brand's giving me that cue, so
Oh,
we
fuck.
gonna wrap it up with like 2 more things.
Oh my god.
All right,
Damn
this
it,
is-
Brand.
Bro.
let's go ahead and we can give you We can give you 2 big ones for the last 2.
Give it to me.
All right, what does Brodieshredz want to be remembered for? That was a big one.
That is a big one. What do I want to be remembered for? So we talked about impact. I definitely want to make an impact. I guess it's still up in the air exactly what I want my impact to be. I just want people to remember me by motivating them. Motivating them, being that a form of motivation, whether it is to start content, whether it is to start the gym, whether it is to better their health, whether it is to start their business, coming from that little small town where nobody, because I was so wrapped up. Everybody around me does the same exact thing.
Same
like
thing.
All
Oh,
my
yeah.
friends,
Same
all my
thing.
friends growing up, they did the same thing. My dad worked in a plant. Both my brothers worked in a plant. When I got outside of college, I didn't have nowhere to go. I worked in a plant. And I told myself all throughout college, I wouldn't work in a plant. That's why I'm going the business route. I'm going the marketing route. And so I want people to step outside their comfort zone and realize that it doesn't matter what everyone else is doing. Do what you want to do. That little goal you have inside your mind, back of your head that seems dumb that you may not want to say out loud, because for the longest time I didn't want to tell others. I was almost embarrassed of it in case I failed. It's okay. You don't have to say everything out loud, because once you start speaking stuff out loud, you have to do it or you look stupid. And so when I'm talking about this series that I'm doing, I got to do it or I look dumb. You know what I mean? So that's where I was trying to be vocal about it.
I'm glad you said that though, because I literally feel the exact same way. I've been talking about this podcast. I actually put out the first post for the podcast. I don't know if we talked about it the first time that you were on, but I think it was a full 2 years that I posted like with an episode coming in, and I was like, I'm not posting nothing until we get it legit and get it right.
Mhm.
So like, I get where you're going with that one for sure.
100%. So anything I speak now, I think it's got to happen. Or just don't talk about it. Don't talk about it until you know it's going to happen. Or talk about it to where you make yourself
Make
do
it happen. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. So essentially, I guess if there's an overall one thing that I could pick, it would be motivation, right? I want people to better themselves, whatever it is, whether it's health, gym, content, business, I don't know, help you succeed in school. I don't give a shit what it is. I just want to help people better themselves. Second, like, I want to make people smile, happy. I want them to come to my content and just laugh. And whether that's them hanging out with the boys for 30 minutes for a vlog, or just enjoying a skit for a minute or 2 minutes. I just want them, whether they're having, I know it sounds cheesy, I always say that, but if they're having a hard day, I want them to just, watch that video for a minute or two, laugh, just kind of forget about how the day's going.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I said, it sounds corny, but really, I just want others to be happy, succeed.
No, you
Really
know what
do.
though? I don't think that's corny at all because there's so much negative in this world. You know, I mean, obviously today, tomorrow, whenever, it's always negative. That's all they portray in the media. But
Exactly.
people use your channel as an outlet to escape the world's madness and kind of enjoy it for a little bit.
100%. Good way to put it. And I was gonna mention my end goal. That's not the last question, right?
No.
Okay. Like my end goal is the things I just kind of said. I want to, make an impact on the world. But I really just want to have a family and make their lives as great as possible.
Hell yeah.
It really is. I think I acquire. Anytime you reach your goal, there's always going to be more goals, right? Once you hit a milestone, you got to set another milestone. Or you're just going to be stagnant. You're going to be comfortable and you're going to come to, basically a plateau. So I always set new goals. But I feel like I established myself a little bit enough. I'm not going to say I made it. I established myself enough to where I now want to, not right now, not this exact moment, but like my end goal is to have a happy and healthy family.
I would say you pretty established. I mean, you pretty much made it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't ever see you having to go and work for anybody. I'll put it to you like that. Like,
A lot of things would have to go wrong.
Yeah, you got a solid foundation.
Right.
You got a
A
good.
lot of things would have to go wrong.
and you
But I
have a lot
also
of
think I would
cookies
be
in baskets.
like everybody's like, oh, backup plan. Like people used to ask me that when I started out. It would piss me off, but at the same time, it was reasonable to a sense. No, it's definitely not what they should ask, but I guess let's say things went south. Like when I was starting out, they were like, what's your backup plan?
They'll be in, the reason I'm saying no and nah and all because it's just like, that's like with my mom. Like, I'll put it to you straight up. My mom, she did not want me to be an entrepreneur. She wanted me to go to college, get a job for somebody, 9 to 5, go work sales or whatever the case, and be in a corporation or whatever. That's what she thought was right, and that was the goal, right? And now look at me, and she's super proud. But if I would have listened to my mom's advice and took her role, that's where I would be at now.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't be where I'm at now. So
And that's
that's what I'm saying, where that's not really the best advice, and where you did right on your own is by not being able to block that out and still focus on your vision and know that, because like at the end of the day, people call you crazy until it works.
exactly. They're always gonna think it's cringe or crazy until it works. But that's a great point. And now usually moms are right, don't get me wrong. But sometimes, just you can't follow, even though you've seen your parents do it, you've seen your older siblings do it, maybe the grandparents did it as well. Doesn't mean you have to do that shit. There's gonna be times where you feel like this ain't me. Bro, if you have that dream in the back of your mind, this was my dream, and I never spoke it into existence. I remember my ex-girlfriend in college. I'm finally talking about my exes. My ex-girlfriend in college, I told her this was
Damn,
way
ladies,
back
y'all
when.
been fucking.
I
it
know.
up,
We
man.
open up,
Bro.
bro.
God.
And look, ladies,
What the
if any
fuck?
ladies, y'all, you're single.
Yeah.
I mean,
Dude, this girl, she views every single one of my Snapchat stories.
oh, you
what I'm
still
saying?
got one.
So she's still
we
an
might
ex.
get a rebounder.
She's still an ex that keeps up with my shit.
Oh,
But
shit.
I remember telling her back then, dude, I want to see her so bad just so I could, not in no petty way, zero form of petty.
Nah, fuck that.
I just want
petty,
to
dog.
talk about
Listen,
this moment. I remember that we were on college campus. We were sitting in my car, my old Cadillac CTS, and we were just having a vulnerable conversation for whatever reason. And I think she asked me what I wanted to do. And this was like one of the first times I said it. It was like, I want to be a YouTuber. I said like, it's like, I think I want to make a YouTube video. I want to make people laugh. I want to, because I was doing like dumb little vines and stuff at that time. And I was like, I think I want to make videos. Like, I want to try to push this. And she was like, okay. And like laughed it off. Like, not some, like,
She
super.
treated you like you were in kindergarten when they asked what they want to be for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
And the kid says,
like-
I want to be a shark.
I want to be.
It's like, I want to be a firefighter. She's like,
I want to be Spider-Man.
I want to hang off a garbage truck.
But you don't want to tell your kid, like, listen, you can't be Spider-Man or a shark.
reminds me of this shit. It's like, what do you want? I want to be a
I want to
pilot
be a
for Pakistan.
YouTuber. Bitch, all this. I want to be a
She was
YouTuber. Okay.
thinking-
Well, listen, you could probably be a shark also.
Bro, in my mind, this, like, I guess she wasn't super petty about it, but like in my mind, she was like, oh my God, that's so cute, buddy. Oh my God, you're gonna yeah, like rub my head.
Okay, look, how you do that? Like, you're going to get it one day, bucko.
But I don't know why I started telling that, but it's like
No, but I think that's no. You were going back. You like almost wanted me to be like, drop the mic on and be like,
Yeah.
guess what, bitch? I'm a YouTuber.
it's like you remember. I know she would respect it too.
Oh, and I'm a shark.
Yeah, I became that shark. Look at my fin, bitch. But
No, that's good
Shit.
shit.
I forgot where I was going. But
I don't know.
I
That was a
remember.
great story.
So
though.
I used to not speak it out loud, but I remember that's what I always wanted to do, and I didn't say it out loud because I was embarrassed because everybody else had their own path. You know what I mean? Everybody was going to the plants. The plants was the big thing. Everybody was doing these 9-to-5s, and I never felt it. Never felt it. And if I can aim me up, I remember going to college baseball. Thank God I played baseball, or I would have been clueless on what I wanted to do. I was still clueless, but I had the excuse that, hey, I'm playing baseball. You know what I mean? So, but I didn't want to go to college, and nobody. If I didn't play baseball, I would have just been lost because I would have still went to college because of that's the route you're supposed to go in life, right? Yeah. So everybody, you're just supposed to go to college and all this. I didn't want I knew I was going to college, but I had no idea what I wanted to do. In the back of my mind, dude, since the Vine days, I think I might have talked about this last time, but it's like I want to make videos for a living. And I was so scared to say it out loud. Because, like, dude, Colin used to give me shit for, like, making videos back in the day. It's like, dude, I used to get made fun of a little bit. I didn't get bullied. I would never say I got bullied because I didn't allow nobody to bully me. Because I guess that's how, like, I deflect very well. It's like,
Right.
if you're going to bully me, you're not going to bully me. You're not going to enjoy it. You know what I mean? Because, like, I'm going to take it, but also I'm going to send off some digs that you can't respond back to.
Mhm.
Like, my comebacks are a lot better than yours. Don't fuck with me.
Well,
you know what I mean?
And the reason I asked you, where you was like originally from, and we obviously gonna cut that, but like me being from Pierreport, I dealt with those exact same things, but like even on a higher scale. Like think about it, everybody from Pierreport. Oh, dude, I'm fucking gay. The people who were compared to
Wait,
like,
what?
Oh yeah,
Hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up. What?
yeah, oh yeah.
That's what they think.
People from Pierreport that all go into the plant route and that do their own little thing that go.
Wait, what?
Oh, I'm gay. I'm just this low. I'm not cool. I'm not cool to them guys. Nope. I'm a queer.
Because you're not blue collar.
Cause I'm not blue collar. I swear. Because I did not.
Well, you did piss off half of them. I remember that post.
I'm just
Oh,
saying.
what you
bro.
did?
Dude,
Oh,
you didn't hear about that?
Fuck no.
This dude had every. Oh man. Oh my
I'm all-
God.
I'm
They
all-
were coming out the woodwork, son.
I'm all.
They
in,
were hating.
Yeah, I'm all into.
Like, dude had to take his post down because they were hating.
I didn't end up taking it down.
Well, I don't know
but
what happened.
I'm
but
all into supporting my community and also like making sure that our kids are seeing the right things because they also have a big impact on social media and stuff. And they had this girl that went online and was posting this crazy stuff about Trump and his actions that he was making and stuff. And I just went back and said, like, what are y'all even mad about? Kind of along those lines. And I swear I had every
bro,
gay, trans, bi, whatever you
they
want
were
to call
practically
it,
burning flags in
from
his yard.
Pierreport on me because of what I was saying. And I was just
Oh
like,
yeah.
I don't know, bro. It's just like, that's why I see, like, as far as what you're saying, if anything that they don't know is like right? Like, if they don't understand it or they didn't do it, it's out the norm. So it's gay. It's weird. It's not cool to them, right?
You need to be the villain. You need
Oh, he
double down.
was.
You need to double down.
Oh,
on that shit.
that's
Yeah.
that's what I basically am. That's what I
'Cause
basically.
You're blunt.
Oh, he was the villain.
I'm
Oh, they
blunt
were
as-
hating
oh,
for
I'm
sure.
Blunt, I'm blunt as. Oh, I do it on the podcast. I'm the villain. People don't like me on this fucking podcast. People like me. I like. Don't get me wrong. Like, look, that's what I would say.
But that's the thing. You're gonna be, if y'all blow up, you're gonna be not liked for a while until
Correct.
people really start following along. They're gonna be like, you're gonna be
Correct.
the most loved.
Well,
You
and
know
that's
what
how
one of
it's
the
gonna
funniest
happen.
comments was?
And this is what it was. It is too. We catching viewers and we seeing people and people are like coming up to me like, "Hey, I saw you on the podcast." Well, the people like the last time, the very last instance that somebody pulled me to the side, I was like, "Hey, saw you on the." I was out somewhere. They saw my blue hat, and there was two guys who worked for a huge oil company. Like they were both like high up in the oil company. I ain't gonna call out the oil company that they were for. We're like, "Do we watch our podcast? We saw you at Blue Cap. We had to talk to you. We had to let you know. I got a business meeting with them in about a week whenever they get back from Las Vegas." So it's just like, it's things like that. And I say I have a business meeting, but they said they got to text me back or whatever. So I got their numbers. They got my numbers, made contact with them and stuff. And, that's what I like to see. If people like that are watching the podcast, I could care less about the numbers. You know, if I have 2 people working for this oil company that's about to come and use my company because they see the things that we're talking about on the pod, I'm growing right there already. You know,
100%.
so
Yeah.
it's
What was the funniest comment?
Bro, they be hating. Well, look, I caught it. I caught it not that long ago. So we had this one thing I said, and that shit had like 600 comments, 65,000 views, and they were hating on me because of some shit I said. Well, anyway, they always fuck with him because they say, look, they say the way Nick looks like he's smelling something bad all the time. Called him what they called him, Brand, a raspberry rabbit because he gets so red and mad and pissed off. Dude, they even bro, people were
going in on him.
photoshopping shit on him and
people going in. But like you gotta take it. That's what I'm saying. You gotta know how to take it. Like
That's good. Yeah, 100%.
yeah. Like look, if I let shit like that get me, I would have already lost that life in fucking middle school.
Did you respond?
No,
Never.
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 And Austin was about to respond to one of them
No,
on his, and I said,
shoot.
"Do not, Austin. Do not go
Oh, I don't
respond."
respond.
I said, "Don't respond to him. Do not go on that level." I was like, "Let him be." I was like, "It is what it is." I was like,
Bro.
I was like, "Look at their profile." I was like, "Are they making? Are they doing?
Exactly.
Are they doing a podcast?" I was like, that dude probably just got off of a fucking shift working the worst shift of his life. He hates his girlfriend. He hates his fucking life, and now he's coming to fucking social media event.
2 things. One, if they are hating and it catches on, they're gonna keep commenting and they're gonna keep feeding the algorithm, or they're gonna keep engaging, which just boosts everything. 2, if you respond to it, they're gonna realize that pisses them off. Let's keep spamming it.
So you're saying respond, or you saying don't respond?
There's 2 ways to look at it. So if you want them to keep feeding into it, respond. But if you don't want them to feed into it, don't respond. Regardless, I was saying those hating comments are good.
yeah, there's
Oh,
there's
yeah,
good
yeah,
hate.
there's
Well, that's
good.
what we
There's
said.
good.
Look, not all hate is bad hate. I mean, it's all boosting. You know, like who gives a
Right.
shit?
No,
honestly.
like I said, if I let,
I mean, even though Nick's hat does look crusty
Look.
sometimes, I mean, it's
Look,
okay.
all I'm gonna say
Dude,
is
that was
this.
a comment.
if I
crusty
let
ass
look,
hat.
if I let negative comments and negative shit get to me, I would
Bro,
not
that's
be
crazy.
where I'm at in life to this day. Just being honest, like, trust me, dude. I done been through it. I done had fucking bullies. I had people say that I bullied them. Whatever the case may be, everybody has a part of life that they go through or whatever. It's all about what you do and how you make yourself and how you come out of it, right?
Right.
And what you make out of the situation. My situation, I always looked at it as in, all right, bet. That's what you think. Let me prove you wrong. Watch how I'm going to prove you wrong.
Yep.
So,
Good.
you have anything else that you want to hit off on? Do you have anything that you want to touch on before we end this one? No, because my guy's telling me. He's saying we need to wrap it.
I think it was good.
No, but you
I
know what I
think
do,
that
got?
was a really good one. Huh?
You know what?
Yeah.
Hold
Shout
on.
out.
Let me see this.
Yeah, they got a
my
full one.
God.
Whole box.
Look at this right here. We
Eat
gotta.
that one up.
What? Oh, we about to tear this up. But look, just for our viewers, we're gonna show this box again. We got Ember Kitchen and Cocktails. You can check them out downtown Houma. Right behind what is it, Mahoney's? It's Mahoney's. Right behind Mahoney's next to downtown Joan to Go.
Okay, I know where my homies is.
But look, anyway, look, they don't just specialize in pizza. We got pizza because, like I said, they were
handmade their
graciously.
pizzas.
Oh, look, their pizzas is fantastic, but they have other dishes. But look, we just gonna get a little viewer aspect on that. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's
I
actually
mean,
crazy.
that's
And that's what that is, the burrata.
Hey, look, I'll be honest. Not that old boy from Barstool Sports is gonna see our shit yet, but hey, he might.
Come check out
Hey,
that.
come check out Ember. Come rate their stuff. I mean, look. Hey, but look. Grab y'all some.
But as I was say,
I'm
y'all
gonna grab a
know,
piece right after.
y'all know Brody's links and everything. You want to shout anything out that you want people to find that you might think that they might not know?
Nah, shout your shit out.
It's pretty easy to find. Yeah, I would say.
Yeah. If y'all know me, y'all know me. At Brodieshredz. If not, you can find me anywhere.
Y'all find Brody. But once again, thank y'all for joining in with us. It was a great episode. Thank you for coming back with us, Brody.
Yep,
course.
always a pleasure, my
Looking
man.
forward to having
Appreciate
Till
you.
next time, I'll come back when we got a little bit more updates. Have a clap.